In the news this morning.
50.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is 950 ENT Radio's PRG Podcast. It's your boy Freddy on Focus.
It's your boy PRG Blakk representing 950 ENT Radio.
It's your boy Leo Star Nova in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a special guest with us. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Sawce Gawd Clutch. Sawce is in the city.
Hey. He came in with a friend, too.
Hey,
manager?
I'm his manager.
Okay.
My name's Oriana, and I'm with For the Culture Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We in the building,
What
man.
was that again? For the Culture Entertainment?
Yep.
No doubt. That's what's up.
Yo, we got several topics we're going to talk about today. Little things on the docket. But first things first, we got to get to know Sawce Gawd,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
What's going on, y'all? Yeah, man, I come from Sanford, Florida, you know.
Sanford,
Okay.
Bo-Key?
I'm from
in the
Bo-Key,
building.
you know
All
what
right,
I'm
no
saying?
doubt. Born and raised?
No, I was actually born and I had lived there, like, elementary school years. Then,
Okay,
like, when
no
middle
doubt.
school came, I went ahead and moved up here to, like, to Orlando.
No
Okay.
doubt.
So, yeah, born and raised, well, not born and raised, but born in Sanford, Florida. I've been doing music since I was, like, 7 years old, you know.
Mhm.
I won't call it church boy, but, you know,
Oh, word.
I actually have a tune, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I used
always-
to be able to sing a little bit, so.
You sing in
Okay.
church?
That's where it all
Yeah, I used to
starts.
sing it always starts like that. The whole
Talented.
cliche rundown. Oh, he sang in church. Yeah. I used to sing in church and everything. And then, like, I started, trying to put words together.
True
And
that.
9 years old, put them words together in metaphors. And
Mhm.
Okay.
with my little knowledge of being a little man, you feel me?
Okay,
I was sitting there
okay.
putting stuff together and I had a little flow. So I just stuck with it from then on. And it just stayed. High school, I was sitting there doing battles. I was recording everything.
For real?
Okay.
Got out of high school, went to college for sound engineering. At
Okay. Where
Valencia.
you went to college at?
I went to Valencia, yeah,
Okay, no
but
doubt.
fortunately didn't get my scholarship. I almost died in my car.
Oh,
wow.
Accident?
Wow.
Engine blew. My engine blew.
Oh, got you.
Y'all make sure y'all
God
take care
bless,
of y'all
man.
engines for real, cause that's serious. Like
Hell yeah.
the car just lock up. You can't do nothing. Flames go.
Oh,
with
wow.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
How long ago
BMW?
was that?
That was 2012.
Was that BMW?
Nah, it was no BMW. I wish I had money like
Oh.
that. I wasn't spending on nothing like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I got other stuff I'd rather spend that type of money on, but
True that.
I
Yeah,
wish. I wish. But,
Interesting that you said that.
Why?
You know
Why
what I'm saying? Because most people, if they can get a Beamer, they going or a Benz, they going to get it.
Mhm.
You was talking about it. You would rather spend your money on something else.
Yeah, I'd rather sit there and invest. Like I want to invest on projects and stuff and build stuff around my community in my city.
Okay,
That's that
interesting.
long-term
Yeah.
shit,
I
right?
That's
like
what I'm
that
trying to
Nipsey infectious.
You know what I'm saying?
Infectious out here with that Nipsey,
Yeah,
man.
Nah, because people they be doing stuff with their. I like to quote it like celebrity because I don't believe in
Yeah.
the title celebrity.
Yeah.
But like they like to use that as a way to like get more attention to themselves, opposed to using it in the right like light to go ahead and build up people under them. You feel me? To like kind of guide their mind the right way. So like.
I like
they
that.
don't relate their real lives to the community. They try to make a fictitious life to go ahead and cater to the ideal image. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And they could be broke. They become broke that way. A lot of
Exactly.
these social media socialized people, they end up broke at the end of the day after
Living
all that.
beyond their means.
Yeah.
Trying
Exactly.
to be, flossing on TV.
Exactly,
and all
like
that.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, J. Cole said what fake it till you make it. He did the opposite, made it, then still faked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, and that's real. Like
Yeah.
make it and then actually like show that you could do better than trying to appeal people with earrings, diamond
Correct.
rings, and watches and stuff like that, cars, and who has the most women and stuff like that. Like that's just what does that
Like
do
that's
for
the
you?
only.
That's all you got to show for it. Like,
Some people
Yeah.
see that's the only way to show that you're successful.
and I was sitting there looking at that. Like I be seeing people on Instagram all the time, like shiny teeth, ice, and all that stuff. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. That makes you as a person.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Correct.
if you took all that off or whatever, you walked around here and nobody knew you, like you just be a regular person.
No, I never understood that, man. The whole ice in the teeth thing. Like,
Yeah, like it's cool.
I
If
mean,
you get money, do what you
yeah.
want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I
mean,
wouldn't get a gold.
you
I
do
don't
what
know
you
I'm saying?
do.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
they depend on that. Like
a
you're
lot
gonna
of money
spend,
spent
you're
on
gonna
some
spend a
teeth,
good
man.
10 racks like every 2-3 weeks, every month to get a
Right.
new pair of
Yeah.
gold teeth. Like,
What happens
yeah,
when that
that's
10
crazy.
rack stop? God forbid.
God
You know what I'm
forbid,
saying?
yeah.
Are
Like,
you
you know
still
what I'm
that same dude?
I mean, if
And a lot of these
anything-
cats are not.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
That same money.
That's
And
the
most
problem.
of them
fronts.
taking them grills back and they just trying to flip it on the street and get that money back and go get another one.
So my thing is, if you got to go through all of that just to look fresh, why do it?
Yeah. It's
Why
like
waste money? I feel like it's
Exactly.
not building nothing. Like my
Yeah.
the type of money I wish that like I ideally want to make. I want to put it into like building like centers. Like I got my own brand. We're getting all that other
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
later.
yeah. No, we definitely gonna have to expand
Yeah,
on that
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're saying some things that not everybody say on this show. So we want to definitely have to
Yeah.
talk about that.
I got a vision.
Okay, no doubt, no
Got a
doubt.
vision.
it's hard to keep up with the lie, man. You can get broke.
Son,
It's hard to
it
keep
is.
up with the
keeping up
lie.
with the Joneses.
And then you look stupid in there when you get caught in it.
You look even worse.
Sometimes you just gotta play humble and just like
Let life flow. I be
Yeah.
telling people, man, just now I'm at a honest state, like even with my career and everything, I'm just trying to live. Like back then I was just so focused on working. If it wasn't working for me, then it's like, you get that depression and you just go down like, man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come when it comes. But
Yeah.
like I'm just so driven just to live life so I can have the experiences, not think about work. You feel me? So like now that I'm sitting there kicking back and I'm just working fluently, you know, at a pace where it's like I'm relaxing, I'm living, I'm enjoying life. I get to be around like my great team and everything, and my family, my daughter. I get to chill and relax. It feels a lot better, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm really living.
Yeah, definitely.
You gonna kill me with this little sound bites.
Shit, lucky he ain't start with the gunshot.
Oh,
Last
please,
one,
don't
he was
shoot
with the gunshots. I was like, yo, you know what I'm
Hold
saying?
up. They done came through this.
You know what I'm saying? They found me. Thought I was safe. Anyway, so it's I don't know why I'm surprised to hear, because I was listening to your joint, and I forget which one it was. Unforesen, I think it was.
Right.
On the hook, it was kind of saying
This
similar
was for
stuff.
my underdogs out there chasing dreams.
Yeah, bro. And I
Niggas
was like,
rock
yo,
by
that
any
really
means.
goes along with the
Yeah.
theme of the show, people reaching goals. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of perfect.
That's when you put in the car.
Unforeseen,
Yeah.
Unforeseen, that track, like, I can just remember it like it was yesterday. I was in my room and I just was on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie, because there's a bunch of artists that still get they, you know, teasers from YouTube, and then you go to a producer and be like, yo, I got myself a little sound or whatever, but that beat just stuck.
Yeah, the beat is crazy.
It went crazy. I instantly hit up the producer, and I can remember like it was yesterday. I wrote that song in a matter of an hour, and I was just into it. Like
That's right.
I just kept rehearsing it. I kept rehearsing as if I was, when I write my music, I write as if I'm performing it. You know what I'm
got
saying?
to.
And like I'm giving
You know what
my
I'm
all in like blood, sweat, tears, and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just going bar
Performance
for
in the
bar.
booth.
Performance in the booth, exactly.
No doubt.
And I'm talking about bar for bar. I'm just listening. I'm like, yo, this. I can't curse on your mouth.
Nah, it's
No,
not
you
right.
can
Go
curse.
ahead, bro.
This shit sliding.
it do,
like
son.
it was hitting. Like I was like, it's truthful, because you know, like it's a lot of like, you know, people that live like fake lives and they don't sit there and give the real. So it's like I feel like I'm a person, I keep it 100 no matter what.
What
Like,
you said, fake ones get charged fees? Or
yeah,
something
fake
like
ones get charged fees.
That's
This shit was
crazy,
unforeseen.
son.
Make her respect your G. You know what I'm
Son.
saying? Like
I heard that. I was like, okay.
it's true. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people, they feel like, you know, like we said, you got to fake it to make it and everything. And you got to hold me. I'm a person that believes like lead in the right direction, lead by example, because when I'm gone, it's a torch I got to pass on to somebody. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to lead the youth and the people behind me in the right way. I mean that for kids. I mean that for artists that look up to me and stuff like that, or what I do in the community.
I
Like
appreciate
you
that.
got to do it the right way. You can't sit there and just, you know, lead them negatively and then they think that's the right way. We're just building a toxic pool.
Yes.
That's all it is, a
Correct.
toxic
Be different.
pool, and we're gonna sit there and just like build off that. Like it don't make no sense.
I have a little cousin that's is part of this toxic pool. He believes that if he starts acting up, that's experiences, so he can rap about it in his music,
That sounds crazy as hell.
which is nuts.
That sounds
Wow.
crazy.
I'm gonna have him interning for
He's
us very soon.
justifying basically what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's
He's-
crazy.
And he's only been acting that way only because I've been away for about 6-8 years.
So is that the main reason why he said he does what he does?
He straight up said it.
Wow,
Just like
son.
that. I'm like, come on, you saying that makes me believe that you were more smarter than what you.
The fact that you was able to
Exactly.
say
The
that,
fact that
the fact that you were
gotta
able to
play
say
on
that you're
record.
gonna dumb yourself down.
Yeah.
In order to be relevant,
You
you are smart. You got a head. You
Yeah.
just don't want to use it.
Yeah. I'm just
Just using it in the wrong way.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have him intern for us. He's gonna be here in the studio
Yeah, bro.
cleaning up,
Yeah, bro.
dusting all these tables.
Sometimes you got to be
That's
humbled
real.
and understand
For
what
real.
life is really about.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Obviously, right now, he's still stuck in hip hop land or rap land.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get him
exactly.
right.
How old are you, my guy? How old are you?
I'm 25.
Yo, that's great, man, because there's a lot of cats that's around your age or younger
Right.
Yeah.
that got that the wrong mindset, man. As you were saying, going out here doing dumb things just to
Man.
go and try to put it on wax.
It honestly goes off of how people be living, really, like, you know, what they've been through in their life, you know, like everybody has their own story to tell, you know what
True
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
And just like I got my own story to tell, you know, so it's like I just see life in a bigger aspect of building, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing's promised tomorrow. You feel
Correct.
me? So
That's
it's
a
like
big fact.
it's like if you go ahead and build something now that's something everlasting, like because you know how when you get your distribution, they give you that little thing at the bottom where you can click it. It's like a little extra fee that you pay to be like, oh, okay, say for instance I died. You know what I'm saying?
It'll always be live.
It'll always be
Yeah,
there, you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
So it's like build something that's everlasting for people to remember when you're gone. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying? Like your name will live on legacy wise. It don't matter how many songs you did, but what did you
Nah.
really do
What
to
did you
change people's
accomplish?
lives?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what
Not
I'm
only-
saying?
A lot of people don't think like that.
Yeah,
My
not
bad.
only that,
Exactly.
God forbid, let's say you leave tomorrow, you leave a kid behind. What he's gonna
What
do?
do
He's
they
gonna,
have?
he's gonna check in back into your music,
Correct.
and that's probably the way he's gonna try to, you know what I'm saying,
because
connect with you.
Kids always gravitate to their father. So if
Facts.
their father's saying reckless shit and living a reckless life, that's what they're going to do.
And that's what made me change my life for my daughter. I was like, I can't do this.
Oh, you got a daughter?
Yeah, I got a daughter. She's 3.
Okay. Oh, God
Awesome,
bless.
man.
God bless,
Dope.
for real.
Yeah, she's 3 freaking. That's my pride and joy right there. That's my little soldier.
Dope.
I brought her
should
in here. She be talking. I wouldn't be able to talk. she take over the show. She the one everybody like to see. I brought her to the Fusion Showcase in March.
Okay.
And I got done performing 15, 20 minutes. She get on stage, everybody happy to see her, and I'm just like, well, thank y'all. Appreciate you. Like, thanks.
Speaking of shows, were you involved in like Super Music Fest and A3C?
Yes.
I know they just came up.
I was in Super Music Fest. I wasn't at A3C.
Okay.
I was there to get the experience though.
Okay, you
Like,
still
it was
went
dope.
there.
Yeah, I
went
had to
there
listen to
last
a couple of those speakers. E.T., the preacher, the hip hop preacher.
You like it?
Yeah.
Fire?
Yeah, he
Yo,
fire.
that's what it
I ain't
is.
gonna lie. Because he real deal like tapped to another energy. Like it kind of pushed me to a level of understanding that like, you know, if you put more like, cause I push myself a lot to get my music done and do stuff I do. If you put more energy on it, like even if you think, okay, you're doing enough, you're not doing enough. The fact that you're even thinking in your mind that you're doing enough means that you're being lazy. You're settling. You feel me? There's more that you can do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just listening to him speak, and I'm like, man, I gotta I gotta reassess my plan on how I'm gonna drop this project, and then I gotta go and put energy on it. Like I gotta do this blood, sweat, and tears every day. That's all I be thinking about. So it was definitely a lot of good, like, you know, seminars and classes to go to like kind of learn stuff. Like I even went to I'm trying to get into DJing a little bit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm always at the clubs with the DJ. So
That's
I
the essence,
think
man.
I just think it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went to a little DJ seminar, and I really wanted to go to my man Stolen Drums producer setup class. Missed it, but it's all good. Me and him already actually personally talked before, so it's like I wanted to actually shake hands, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We're gonna actually still link up on the track because his beats are dope, and he's from Atlanta. They're so fire. Like it's just I'm a real hip hop head, so I listen to like that real up north New York boom bap. You feel me? And
Well,
I like
that's
chill
interesting
tunes.
you said that because I was gonna say Unforeseen. It don't sound like a southern beat at all.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
You know, I'm from New York. We all actually got roots from New
Facts.
York. So,
Right,
you know,
right.
I definitely appreciated that, especially in 2019. You know
Nobody
what I'm saying?
doing
You
that
a
no
younger
more.
cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you got that New York sound.
I just like to use word plays and metaphors. That's just
No
me.
doubt.
That
Lyrics
makes sense.
and boom bap.
I like
Who'da
to
thunk it?
tell the truth. I like to tell real stuff that people can relate to, like that they going through. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No
And
doubt.
like you can actually hear it and be like, let's think about, oh dang, like, you know, that really is like true. Like I can see it in my friends, my family. I
Correct.
can see it in like work. You know what I'm saying? Anything. And he just said it in the
That's what
simplest
hip
way.
hop's supposed to be,
Exactly.
in my opinion.
Because
You
there's
know what I'm saying?
TV, then there's music.
Correct.
That takes over the world.
Correct.
I mean, so speaking of that, you know, coming up, who was in your tape deck? Coming up with you?
Oh man,
good question.
Everybody asks me that, and I give them different answers all the time.
Depends on your mood.
It depends on my mood, honestly. Like who's really doing stuff right now? Because I can tell you right now, in 2016, we'll just say there, like, because it's on my mind.
Okay.
Isaiah Rashad, like
Okay. Oh,
Isaiah
okay.
Rashad. That's straight go
Hardly
to.
anybody
I was
talks
listening.
about him, bro.
I was listening to all his music, and then like we'll take it back. Like, you know, y'all got Tupac on the wall, which is true. Tupac, we got Biggie. I listen to a lot of Nas. I listen to
True
Mos
that.
Def, J. Cole,
True
Joey
that.
Badass.
Okay.
This is all people from up north. But I also had people down here. Like I listen to my Trick Daddy. I listen to Flow
True
Rider
that.
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull. Surprised I like the beat. You know what I'm saying? I like his
Yeah.
little salsa thing he got
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
he was
yeah.
thinking.
I
I like beginning Pitbull. He was
beginning Pitbull was fire.
What? People
He was
sleep.
fire. People like back when I was in middle school, 8th grade. Oh yeah, it was a rap. Pitbull was taking over the game.
Word,
and then
word.
him and not Petey Pablo, Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I fucks with Sean Paul heavy, bro.
For a minute,
Listen,
them
listen.
two,
For real.
for a minute was killing it.
I'm
Sean
telling
Paul.
you, and then I ain't gonna even lie. I take it over to like I used to even listen to Taylor Swift sometimes.
Ain't nothing
Yeah,
wrong
keep
with
it
that,
on
bro.
that
And I'm saying it real because like I listen to
Oh,
so
she
many
laughed.
sounds. No,
Why you laugh?
She ain't never heard that before. No, I'm saying she ain't never heard that before. Listen,
No doubt,
and I'm
no
being
doubt.
real because I'm taking like, oh, she ain't really a country artist. She's kind of pop, but you could put her in a country song like with Tim
Yeah.
McGraw or something
Yeah,
like that. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So like I listen to sound, like it's really sound in my head. Like even when I write my music, like I don't necessarily go find beats and then write to the beat. I really do write my music without beats and I go to a producer and not have him make it off of my
Wow.
sound.
No, that's
okay.
dope because then he could tailor his beat to your track.
Exactly.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying?
That's crazy.
Opposed to me sitting there trying to fit my song on a beat, I let the
Right.
beat fit to what I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
You get what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
usually, just an offshoot real quick, do you rather write to a beat that's already made and structured, or you rather
It
somebody have it
depends.
stemmed out and then you can
It-
kind of have it structured
It
around you?
depends, honestly, because sometimes it'll be a beat that's already, you know, mapped out.
Right.
And then I'll go ahead and jump on it, but I'll be like, man, something could be changed. And I'll be inside
Right.
the studio with an engineer and a slash producer
Right.
that knows what he's doing. And be
Right.
like, let's try this. It will change something, and boom, there it go. It works. Or we got control because I had wrote it with no
Right,
beat. It's
right.
all in my head, and I just tell them how this should go, boom, boom, bap. And we go ahead and make it happen.
Versatile, sound.
Versatile,
You
yeah.
gonna do what you got to do.
I just like sounds. Like I sit down, I listen to music all the time. I just like to listen to sounds. I even on this project like co-produced a couple tracks. Like, you know,
Okay.
with my engineer Grayson, I was just trying to, you know, tap into another atmosphere because I can make beats in my head all day.
True that.
But it's like put my hands on the tools. It's kind of different.
That's
you know?
a problem
So,
a lot of people have.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you got to sit there and, play around with the little gadgets on the little Pro Tools and stuff like that. But I'm tapping into another field. I try to do everything, like the DJing, then I try to make beats here and there on the side.
Okay.
I do my clothes as well. Got my clothing brand, so I do
Okay.
What's that clothing brand called? Okay, Sawce.
Sawce Clothing.
That's fire.
Yeah, I got Sawce Clothing.
SAWCE.
Yeah, SAWCE Clothing.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever need a manufacturer,
Uh-huh.
holler at me.
Now we can talk
You know
some.
what I'm
Right,
saying?
my man is saying right there. We could definitely talk
no
some
doubt.
business.
You know,
what I'm saying?
because I do shirts. I got my little clothing line too.
Okay,
so,
bet,
you know what I'm
bet,
saying? I did
bet.
this one and that one.
I was just looking at them when you was walking up the stairs. I was looking at the socks, but I was looking at the shirt too.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to the socks.
Shout out to the
You know what I'm
socks.
saying? We ain't gonna talk about that
We'll
right
sew
now,
up some hats for you if you need hats sewed up.
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We're gonna talk some real
merchandise.
business.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
another thing.
Branding
nowadays
yourself.
that you have to have that.
You have
know
to
what I'm saying?
brand
Make
yourself.
that money.
And that's what
reinvest in yourself.
That's what I be
Gotta
trying
be
to
a
tell
brand.
people. I be like, man, listen, like you could sit there and say, oh, you do music. You could say you a gym workout trainer. You could say that you do ballet or whatever. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to make revenue and money, you're gonna have to brand yourself as a market. Like you gonna have to make sure your IG is clean, make sure your face card clean in these streets and where you working at, business with people, and you gotta be on point because if not, nobody gonna want to work with you. And then you're trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep marketing, keep promoing. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Going back to like growing up and what you listened to, can you remember how as far back you can remember what's the first CD, like actual physical copy of actually something you bought, like the first one ever?
Dang.
Don't be embarrassed. It was
No, I haven't, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I actually never did. And matter of fact, no, Lil Corey, if you remember that.
Lil Corey.
I'm gonna have to.
vaguely Little Corey.
What was his?
Was it? I don't think
You ain't
it
gotta
was-
sing it. You ain't
I
gotta
don't,
sing
I
it.
don't think it's look at me. That I like the way you look at me.
I know you're talking about.
That's,
I know what you're talking about.
man.
Yeah,
I think
remember that.
that was Lil
yeah.
Corey,
No,
right?
that's
Who is that?
No.
Somebody else.
No,
he made a new school version of
Who
it.
you
I think
talking
it was.
about?
Sammy. You talking about Sammy?
That was
What's that?
Whoa, that's Lil Sammy.
Is that Sammy?
I
think it was
remember Sammy.
I remember Sammy.
I like
But I don't
the
remember.
way
It
you-
might have been Lil Corey.
What's
Hold
that?
on, let me
Whoa,
see.
I'm tripping.
Man.
I'm
See, we need
tripping.
an internet cat.
Look,
that
we need
shit
somebody
up.
with the
Someone out there's probably screaming it right
Hey,
now.
Oh my live, somebody bring that up.
Indeed.
Bring a song from Lil Corey.
You
And
know
like
what I'm
just tag
saying?
it.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, like that was one of the CDs or whatever. But besides that, a funny story I do have is I actually when 50 Cent had his game, that Get Rich or Die Trying game,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Little
Oh,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Bulletproof it was, right?
Yeah,
Bulletproof,
yeah,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
Okay, so I went ahead and I got the game, and it was crazy. I just turned 13, and my step pops, he comes up and he takes me over to the store. I go ahead and I get this game, and I'm walking in Foot Locker, and I'm in Foot Locker at the Florida Mall. So it was around the time of like I either think it was All-Star Weekend or one of them big events. But Lil Scrappy pops up in the store.
Okay.
So he comes up to my step pops like, "Yo, what up, man?" And you got Lil Scrappy coming to you. Of course, you're gonna be like, "What's good? What's going on?" But he trying to have a real conversation with him, like, "So how you been? How the family?" And he like, "Bro, you know me?"
Yeah.
And he thought that he was his homeboy. So he was like, "Oh nah, bro. Like, oh my bad, dog." He was obviously drunk or some shit. But you like,
Yeah,
"My
yeah.
bad, bro." Whoop whoop. So he's like, "It's actually my son's birthday. You mind giving him an autograph, taking a picture with him?" So I had him sign 50 Cent's game.
Wow, son.
Son.
Was Scrappy even in that game?
He said, "No."
Damn. Well,
He
shout
was-
out to him. He
Hey,
still.
hey, I
He
told
needed
that's all
something.
I had. I was like, "Yo, I feel like I'm 13. I know,
That's
like,
gotta
yo,
give
son,
him
this
something,
is
yo.
crazy."
I got this
Like,
game that you're
I'm
not
just gonna
in.
give you this game.
You know what I'm saying?
You for decided. He real decided. He was cool as shit. He
Shout out to
signed
him
it.
for signing
Shout
it.
out to Scrappy. You know what I'm saying?
For
He'll
some
never
niggas,
remember
you
that.
still
I don't
got
got
the
the
game?
picture. I don't got the game. I got rid of the Xbox. Got rid of the Xbox. But I would never forget that moment. Like, oh, my daughter. I would never forget that. It was just funny because me thinking about it now. You really gave the man a 50 Cent game. Like,
Yeah, son.
it was cool though. He signed it. So I
And you lost it, bro.
Some cats. What was the athlete nowadays that the little kid wanted the autograph and he was like, no, because you root for the same team and the wrong team or some shit?
Yeah, I forgot. It was recently too.
Yeah, son.
Yeah.
So shout out to Scrappy for still showing love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I never heard in the tabloids him and 50 ever having no beef, so it's still it's good, right?
I mean, 50 you never know, man.
Yeah, 50 call out anybody.
Facts.
He'll probably call out Tupac. Look at Tupac looking at me like, nigga, I don't think he'll try it.
Wow, son.
50 be
I
tripping.
fuck with 50 though.
Nah, I fuck with 50 because
You know what I'm
50 smart with business and marketing.
most definitely.
yeah.
He's smart. He know how to fire it up. You know what I'm saying? Make
Correct.
people want to pay attention to him.
Correct.
'Cause when they pay attention to him, he just making money.
Exactly.
He
And
making
ain't gotta
money.
do nothing.
And matter of fact, not to get into it because I know y'all probably was gonna bring this up anyways,
What
but
up?
it's kind of like 50 doing that. It's the same thing they did with 6ix9ine. Now,
Elaborate.
Now let's talk about
Elaborate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I say that, like, freaking, they're so shocked that 6ix9ine just got like somebody trying to sign him and everything. He getting all this money right now. He's in jail. They're shocked. But why would be shocked? He's being talked about everywhere. You not understand that this man still has somebody out there under underskirts that nobody knows about. He has his manager collecting money for him. Like you think that what his name, Cutta, whatever his name was his manager. You thought that was his only manager. This man got a juice somewhere sitting there stacking up all that bread for when he gets out to get off on an island because they're gonna try to offer when he get out. You feel me? So he knows for a fact I'm chilling in jail. I'm not tripping. I'm just go ahead, keep snitching. Stupid.
Keep snitching.
I'm gonna go ahead, keep snitching. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep doing what I do. But when I get out, I'm gonna be good.
Because these corporations, they don't care about a snitch or a code or any.
They don't. They gonna keep talking about like TMZ and all them podcasts and everything. They gonna keep on talking about him, and that makes him more.
I mean, imagine the first interview he does when he comes out, bro.
Of course, everybody
tuning in.
Everybody don't want to see.
Tuning in.
You know how many views he's gonna get wherever he goes, bro?
I refuse.
Come on, bro.
I'm not watching. I don't even care to know what.
Okay,
what are we gonna talk about? So how was jail?
How was jail?
I want to kind of ask y'all something.
How are you feeling when you were snitching?
I want to kind of ask y'all something with this because I was watching Joe Budden's podcast a little while ago, and they was asking him like, okay, if he had the opportunity to go ahead and bring 6ix9ine on his show to go ahead and interview him, would he? He was like, hell no.
Hell no.
Even though regardless of like the views that he would get, you know, on any show you go on, he gonna get crazy.
But you know what? If people say that, but I feel like
he's a liability.
He is
most definitely.
If he shows, Joe Budden already has beef. So imagine he shows up to interview him. Joe Budden's about to have him walk around with 10 bodyguards.
Correct.
Someone might, God forbid, off Joe Budden just because he's chilling with 6ix9ine and doing that.
Facts.
Giving him another branch to, you know.
So what are you actually asking?
No, I'm asking like, okay, so like
Leo starting over. What are you asking?
Had the opportunity to bring like
that's you asking us?
Yeah.
If he was gonna come on this show?
Yeah. Knowing the amount of views that 6ix9ine's gonna bring, bro.
You know I don't fuck with 6ix9ine.
No, I know you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
From a business aspect.
I'm saying personally, I don't fuck with 6ix9ine, but
I would.
Business wise, I probably would.
You just clown him, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You just clown him.
I would try to do an even interview and let him drown himself.
It'll be a mixture of clowning and a mixture of
realization.
Yeah,
how stupid you
It'll be the both. It'll be a good interview.
But I'm torn with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know how I feel about certain things in the culture. Yeah. It's like, you know, on one hand, I feel that we should be promoting positivity in the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely live like that. You know what I'm saying? But on the second hand, I'm turning down the opportunity to probably have millions of people watch the show.
Exactly.
So now you got to.
Would you call that selling out though?
A lot of people would.
Yeah, a lot of folks would.
I would probably call myself a sellout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why he counting these hundreds?
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Like 50 said. Banks told him, you know, niggas hate, let them hate and watch the money pile up. You know what I'm saying?
And then after they see how much money I'm making, they gonna love me.
I mean, you know.
They probably hate you more though.
But again, just like you said.
Don't get robbed.
That hate is going to translate to dollars.
I wouldn't even struggle with it, bro.
So I said, I ain't even worried about it.
I would do it. I don't care.
What time you gonna show up?
Facts. I want to hate. Let them hate, bro. We gonna sit here with the views going up. The views going up.
So they told you if they told you had to pay him to be on your show, would you do it?
I'm not.
What? No way, Jose.
Just making sure we was on the same page. Oh, everybody say I. I'm broke, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Son.
We don't got it.
You got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I mean, we media though. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be media, so we really can't.
And nobody likes media. Everybody hates media.
Everybody does.
Either way,
right? I think as long as we ethically correct, you know what I'm saying, having them on the show ain't a problem. You know what I'm saying? What up, my brother? Sarge, watch out for that camera. Please. I'll mess up the video saying that. I'd rather that than the video be jumping around. You know what I'm saying? What's good, my brother?
You good, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Huddle gang in the spot.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
The court.
Watch the court underneath you.
So yeah, you know what? I guess this is good enough time to take a break right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing before we go on a break too. There's one thing about people don't understand about 6ix9ine as well is that he had the thing he signed in order to rat on everybody. If he misses one thing out of that thing,
It's a dub.
it's over him.
So
the
all
feds,
the snitches,
all
the
They
people
better
he
line
snitched
up
on.
because if they don't, and it's a crossfire, and just like when you sitting there trying to fake a lie, you sit there and mess up that snitching.
Right.
Oh yeah, you going under the whole.
they'll be like, you left this out, so everybody you just snitched on doesn't even count. We're still gonna give you the years.
Sucker.
So people wonder why is he going out his way to mention extra people? It's because of that. Not giving him the, you know what I'm saying, trying to soften it up for him, but he had to really tell
Trippy didn't have nothing to do with
everything.
anything, and he just mentioned him out of nowhere. Then Cardi
He
came
had
up.
to. He had to, because they could easily say in the end, oh, you didn't mention this person. So all that you just said, it doesn't matter.
Lot,
we're still going to use it, and you're still going to get the same amount of years.
That's a lot,
man.
bro.
This are
we really surprised though that he snitched?
I'm not surprised at all. He's not.
Did you see this man high school picture?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even have to see it though because I can see.
You can see how he's behaving.
Now.
Listen, I keep telling everybody he was just a test dummy.
Correct.
That's all. That's what they call them. You feel me? They call them test dummies because obviously kid's not built like that. You feel me? He's not built like that. He ain't got no street code or nothing. He just had a whole bunch of people around him. But I asked the main question first off: who told him he could rap?
I mean, nowadays
and he would be leading.
I don't know who told him that. That's a good question.
Who in the group told him he can rap?
It's 2019,
and then that he would be brought into a gang, and he would be leading them off of the music tip, and they were just gonna be just gassing and just funding him. They was gonna sit there and just fund him with security and everything and make sure he was straight to make the visual look good. Who sat there and originally set that up?
He's a smart kid. That's the thing. It's not even really about his talent with music. It's just him in general. He's just a really smart. As far as marketing himself, he's just smart, bro.
He's a genius. Between him and 50 Cent, they both like neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? They both real deal, like, take over the game when it comes to marketing and trying to brand. Because when he knows people hate him, that's cool. He just tries to drop it. He'll drop another track, and then whatever, got to bounce to it, and he does something funny. It's intriguing. It wants to be. It's attention. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep their attention, you still gonna make your money. So he's like, I don't care if you hate me, but I'm having fun. Unfortunately, it's true.
You know
like back in the day, it was about be cool, lean back. Don't be on no extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Keep your face card good.
Correct.
People have a pride in clowning themselves just so they can get on. Like that's why
fame.
I feel like the comedians have started making more money than the rappers.
Correct.
Honestly, because the comedians they put in bags inside the rappers' pockets. You seen how Shiggy did Drake? I'm just keeping
I forgot about
nobody
that.
ever said that, but
You
I'm
know
being real. Like
Shiggy
did that for Drake. Like Drake, you got that song Kiki Cool, but Shiggy came up with that dance and everybody started doing the dance and it blew.
I wonder how much he got for that.
Man, listen.
He had to have something on the low.
60-40 maybe probably gave him.
Man, Shiggy ain't looking too good right now.
I feel like Shiggy.
I ain't seen him in a minute.
I feel like
Shiggy ain't doing too. Shiggy's still trying to make up dances. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen
he funny as fuck though.
He should have been good off that one.
I feel like Shiggy saved Drake's career. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like he was going down because when he tried to come up with that dark type album,
the Scorpion joint.
Yeah, and
bro, nobody was feeling that album.
I was not feeling that album.
Nobody was feeling that album. He came up with that dance, and then everybody just forgot about everything.
The album was low key lit.
Huh?
Like the album was low key lit.
Maybe everybody hit
Scorpion.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was okay, but it didn't hit exactly where everybody really expected it. At least for my taste, because I was like, you got a couple joints on there that's bangers, but it really didn't hit me in the chest. Like,
you know what it might have been?
Two albums, right?
Yeah,
it might have been too many songs.
Yeah, see that side
I didn't
A
do side B, but
side A was hot.
The whole side B you ain't fuck with?
Nah, I really
Side
wasn't
A was a good album.
I mean, side A.
Wow.
Side A?
I ain't going front.
But our attention span as consumers is very short
low
nowadays.
Very low. It's all visual.
Right. And that double album, I don't know if that works right now.
There's actually a loophole to that album. The reason he did
he owed two.
he owed 2 more albums to Baby.
Understood.
So to just get out of it, he was just like, I'm giving you A and B.
Now he got his own thing going on. He ain't
checking
with
out.
Cash Money no more.
Yeah, pocketing everything.
Side B was so lame.
It was a business move.
So I'm gonna give you an album. You want an album?
Hey, everybody was ready to leave Baby, boy.
Yeah, boy.
But I said everybody was ready.
Shame,
Wayne was ready to leave Baby. Tiger's not with Baby no more, right?
No, no, cut that off.
All
too.
right, so Tiger's not with Baby no more.
That's crazy.
Nicki ain't with Baby no more.
That's
Freaking, who is it? Lloyd's not with Baby no more.
Who is with Baby?
No one, I don't think right now.
Manny Fresh.
And Jacquees.
Maybe
Manny Fresh even with.
He just signed him, right?
Jacquees with, all right. Well, no, Jacquees wasn't around when Lil Wayne was there because then they would have looked like
but
twins.
That's who he's been pushing heavy.
I mean, but he's making the most. He making the most money though. He doing his thing, but the originals, back from what was that song? Make Your Bed Rock. All them originals, they gone.
They gone.
Wow.
They gone. All gone doing
That was
all the
a pretty.
And nobody, it's crazy.
Right
now we talking about this. It only took me now to talk about this for me to realize, dang, that whole camp was fire, but they gone.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like you seen them as a unit in Bedrock, and then
that was it.
that was it.
Thing is, Cash Money got a brand, so at the end of the day, it's gonna be a whole
unit,
group of new kids that are gonna come in, sign with Cash Money.
Cash
and blow
Money.
up.
I heard Lil Wayne was on there. Cash Money.
Yeah,
That's that dude from your song. From the ad-libs.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll talk about that. Yo, let's break a break right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's 950 NT Radio PRG Podcast. We're going to get into a joint by my man Sawce Gawd Clutch called Unforesen. We're going to repeat this one out. We're going to check it out and come right back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ain't nobody fucking with me.
Yeah. Look, I ain't got shit to prove, don't compare me to the next man. These niggas live false lives and don't live up to their impressions. I'm the only one standing that'll argue with the reverend, cause if he preaching false hope, that's a sin that needs a sentence. I'm not fazed by these rappers getting on, following trends. Watch the knowledge you give, cause good intentions don't always harvest real friends. That's why I'm always on my lonely writing gems to make M's. And if a nigga come for mine, I'll shoot from his head to his limbs. This that coke flow, watch the feeling you get when it hits your veins. I'm that drug that pop pupils, hear it once and you go insane. They say I'm about to blow, next to killing the gang. I'm just hoping that when I die that they remember my name. This shit didn't come easy, they be surprised if I told them about the wait. Shit, even without the music, I'm just blessed to see the day. I'm talking time at the time, I've been through all the delays. And it's about damn time that I did something great. The temptations of life, the only thing between me and them gates. When they recognize I'm the chosen, I probably have met my fate. They gon' wanna show me love when it's a little too late. So don't be second guessing when you lift that hand to shake. Never faking the funds, ready to bump. What time you want? I know the Lord tested me, this the time I gotta be young. I pray I ace it, I've been waiting just a little too long. This shit was unforeseen, I'm taking my guys to the top and beyond. I said, this one's for my underdogs out there chasing dreams. Making profit by any means. Be wise with your schemes, fake love, get charged fees. This shit was unforeseen, make them respect your G. Hold up, I said, this one's for my underdogs out there chasing dreams. Making profit by any means. Be wise with your schemes, fake love, get charged fees. This shit was unforeseen, make them respect your G. Look, see, I'm highly favored by most, but idolization comes with hatred.
You know what I'm saying? We just played a joint called Unforeseen by my man Sawce Gawd Clutch.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? The part I like, one of my favorite parts of the joint is at the end when you slow it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was
you know
going to change the pace, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And my man, who's my man that's doing the ad libs?
That's me.
What he said, what's going on right now?
I was saying, yo, my God, what's going on?
You know
right
what I'm saying?
I feel like Neil Armstrong shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I be doing like, you know, little cartoon voices here and there and everything. Like I got another joint that's on my project called I Got What You Need, featuring on my boy LB199X from DC.
I heard of him.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yo, heavy stepper when it comes to the rhymes too. And freaking we went ahead and we jumped on that track. I remember like we sat there when it came to I Got What You Need, we sat there and was in 2 different studios at the same time. And I just happened to call him like, yo, I got something to send to you right now. He's like, I'm in the studio, perfect. Sent it to him, got it back to me in like 30 minutes to an hour.
Crazy.
And then I just added on those ad-libs like, y'all ain't got the track, but I'll let y'all hear it later. But
No doubt.
I kind of went, when you hear how good the cartoon animation is inside that, when the video comes out, y'all gonna be like, okay, I see what he was trying to do.
We want the exclusive, yo.
Yeah.
Send us the video. We can put it up on video for him because we on YouTube and all that.
No doubt.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Sure. Yeah, when it's time for to drop that, I'm definitely gonna hit y'all up.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking of other artists, I think I saw on your Instagram or something. What's his name? Tividet?
Tividet?
Yeah. My bad.
Tividet.
That's your people's or?
Tividet, yeah. Tividet, that's the homie.
No doubt.
That's the homie. Like, he got that energy.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it's a lot of artists in the city that I like, you know, vibe with. I vibe with a lot of artists in the city, like from, you know, Five Top City, Chabo, Landy, middle name Red, Ace, you know, Jim V, you know, their whole camp, Tividet. I vibe with my boy, Pretty Boy Jay, you know, Creative Angel, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I heard,
like, you know, Angel.
Yeah, I heard of Creative
Everywhere I go, I
Angel,
see Creative Angel, bro.
When I say Angel be working hard, like, 'cause me and Angel, we come around the same neck of the woods, you know what I'm saying? When it comes from that time frame of music, like, Angel been putting in a lot of work over the past
We need to have
years.
him on the show.
Yeah, we need to have him.
I never thought about that.
Exactly.
Make it happen.
We need to have the man Tividet on the show too.
Oh,
you know what
trust me, because Tividet, he on an uprise right now. My dog working.
Yeah. I seen him around, and then when I seen y'all talk, you know, Instagram. I was like, that's fire.
That's family right there.
You know
Freaking like, and I sit there and I pride myself on, you know, like being that, like, you know, leader with energy to like boost other people. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people look at me like, oh man, there he go. There goes Sawce Gawd. You know what I'm saying? But there you go. Look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like bring that energy for yourself. You feel me?
Correct.
So I be trying to boost as many people as I can. You know, I vibe with a lot of people in the city. I respect a lot of people's grind and they hustle in the city. So when I see something that I like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, oh man, like most people out here, oh man, like he doing something, I don't need to support it until he pop. No, if I like something, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. If you fuck with it, fuck with it.
Exactly.
Me, I'm the type of person like, even if I got ideas, I'm gonna give them to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll sit there and I'll tell you.
Careful with that one though, but
careful with that one. But you know what I'm saying? Like if you spark something out of me, like you sitting there, you telling me something to run down what you trying to do. Yo, bro, I think this would be dope if you did this to make it pop. You know what I'm saying? Because share the wealth. Like I'm not the type of person like everybody be so fixated on self and getting on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not. I'm just living my life. Like this is just genuinely me. You know what I'm saying?
You still gotta have relationships when you get on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and And I like you say that, but I don't even be focused on that. It's just really me. I'm just a person that's like, yo,
that's your
this
natural,
this can benefit. That's just how I move.
Okay,
I tell you, I be like you said, like sometimes maybe probably hold back from that. No, I feel that, but I just be, real talk. Like, I see your vision, what you talking about. You should probably try this, and this will make it pop. You feel me?
Yeah,
And I give them ideas and walk away. I don't need no check. Like, I don't need no, Sawce Gawd gave me this idea. None of that. Just I would rather the respect factor for me on it. I'd rather you see you do it.
Sound like you appreciate keeping a positive energy around yourself
with
with the way you move around.
Everybody's fixated on self, and I ain't with it.
And I've noticed that people that try to keep that positive energy around themselves, they
blessings.
generally get blessings and don't even have to try to get blessings because they keeping themselves in that positive mindset.
Yourself, man.
Correct.
You open the doors for yourself that you didn't expect to open, but it's just off of you being, you. Like, I'm a humble spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm humbly dedicated to everything I do. I don't expect nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I always have the expectations of succeeding, but I'm realistic with life that you could fail. You feel me?
True.
So I'm able to accept failure if it comes to my way, you know what I'm saying?
That way, if it does come your way, it's not a surprise.
I was prepared
and
for
it don't mess you up.
Exactly.
Some people when they do, I'm bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. No, because like some people they really think like they got it. You know what I'm saying? And they be cocky with it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like you have some artists they'll sit there and they'll sign deals and stuff like that. And they got a hit record. Cool. They cocky about. I got all this money. I got ice now. I'm from the hood. Nobody was believing me before. It might not last. And then when it don't last, you pumped up doing your thing for that moment.
Correct.
And then all of a sudden when you lose it all, people looking at you like a joke.
When that moment is over,
they like yo.
And you back on everybody else level.
Exactly.
When you was
what you got to show.
You was
acting a fool a minute ago. What you got to show for it? You can't deliver again. So it's like I never want to be that type of person. Put myself in a position where I'm talking too much. I'm gloating too much. I'm being cocky because it ain't easy to write music.
Right.
Especially when you do the way I do it. When you're trying to really relate to people's lives and tell real stories.
Correct.
It's not easy because I real do be ripping pages and throwing stuff away and never look back at it because I'm trying to make sure it's perfect.
And it's a lot of competition.
Listen, I dropped one EP. I dropped one EP, Overlook EP in 2016. This is my second project, my LP project, 3 years later, and I've been working on this for 3 years. Like I real deal take craft in what I do and how I write. I take my time, like along with me dealing with life itself. But through all that time, I'm sitting there like writing, and I'm just like, nah, I don't like this. No, I got to say this better.
Not only that, it ear changes as years go on.
As years gets better. I keep going back and listening. I'm like, nah, I don't even think I was right for doing that. I'm happy I ain't dropped that. You know what I'm saying? Like I be telling myself like, yo, what were you thinking? And I be like, let's keep the concept, but let's rephrase it. Let's rewrite it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you could do a little bit better. And I do that a lot. Like people be like, yo, when you gonna drop something, Sawce Gawd? We wait for the next single. Oh my God, I heard that song. Yo, when you gonna drop it? I don't think I'm ready to drop it yet. I feel like I have to deliver the right way because I'm not like every artist that wants to just drop a single, and it's gonna pop or whatever. Let's see if it pops. No, I really do put projects together, and I may drop 2 or 3 singles from it, and that's it. Like off of this project, let me see, I Got What You Need, Where Am I Going, Unforeseen. Those are the 3 songs that's dropped. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm strategic with it because I dropped them all over the course of 2 years. Over the 3 years I've been off, 2 years, I've dropped all 3 of those tracks and I left it there. And those are songs that were meant for this project. Now we're gonna get to drop one more, and then the actual project's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And I just did it because I wanted to circulate. I want people to hear it. I want them to keep hearing. That's kind of like I related to kind of how DJ Khaled did his album. He sat there and dropped a bunch of hits, and people was circulating off for a year. And then came up, they all was on the project, and they were like, "Oh, he finally dropped."
Timing. Just like our previous guest, Bass Knock Music, they were saying the same thing. You got to drop something when the public is ready for it, not just putting it out when you're ready to put it out.
Because sometimes you may be moving too fast, and they might not be at that time frame for you. Because like I be sitting there, like when I say I'm OCD about my music, I'm very OCD, and it's like. Because I real deal be putting so much effort into the metaphor factor to reach the mind. So it's like I be having people saying, "Yo, you got to dumb it down for them to catch it." You know what I'm saying? And I be like, and that's why I had to. I see your face. It's just, thank you.
Don't do that.
Like, listen, they be like, "You got to dumb it down." And I don't want to do that, but it's like I can dumb it down, but I can still keep it here. Like, let me explain how I look at it. Overlook EP. It was a versatile project. It was only 5 songs. I went into different elements of hip hop. You got your, we say, Little Pump type sound. You got your Kanye West type sound. You got your J. Cole type sound. You have your
whoever type sound.
I get what you're getting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different type sounds of hip hop.
Yeah.
So what I did was on each track, I sat there and gave I gave what everybody loves. I gave him that with the beat
didn't
choice.
sell out.
But I sat there and did it with my feel.
And made it
you. Know
you.
what I'm saying? It made it me. So that's why I related. Like,
can
okay,
respect that.
I hear the beat. I expect you to do this because this is what I've been hearing lately. But you went a whole different direction. So I'm just like, whoa, like I'm amazed. That's how I did it. So now with me coming to this project and I already seen what they want to hear, because I paid attention to my statistics of what songs actually shot up and everything. Yeah. I Got the Remedy is still the only song that just gets mentioned every time. Not because it's the first song, but I really put that up north, New York, boom bap beat, like family type universe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the video that I even thought in my head for it, which I never released, like I don't even think I'm ready to try to make that video yet because it's gold. Like it's really gold, like how I got it. It's like
time with it, man.
Third nature. Like I feel like people think that they got to drop a video right when the track drops. Sometimes you could really tell a story and build your story by holding on to some visuals. Correct. To go ahead and build a whole format of who you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I could drop a good take on it. I could drop 3-4 projects and go all the way back to one and be like, okay, let's really do our visuals. Let's start from here. And let's see how the growth went to the second project. Let's see how the growth went to the third project and grab visuals from there and build it up to the final project, the final.
I appreciate that because it's not you're not just gonna put out something just for the sake of I got to put out a video.
You put out something he's proud of.
You have you have a specific path that you're trying to walk with it. And that's
exactly.
Dope,
you got a plan, bro. I like what I'm hearing, bro.
For real,
I'm excited, bro. I want that.
That's what I want to ask you. With that being said, I mean, with you doing things like how you want to do it, like not dumbing it down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you feel like that's ever like cost you? You know what I'm saying with your music, like in regards
sometimes,
to like the side as well.
Yeah, sometimes because like sometimes I be feeling just me myself. I be feeling like, dang, you waiting a good long time, drop this music or whatever, and it's a lot of people on your back right now. Like he's hot. Like, cause one thing I can say is like when it comes to my performances, like. That's where my fan base goes stupid. Right. Because when I get on that stage, I deliver. I don't accept nothing less. I know how I want to perform. I know what my light's going to look like for each song I'm doing through my like 10, 15 minute set. I know exactly how I want my sound to be, take the reverb. I know all that. I put a show on because that's what you're really supposed to do. It's not about making music, dropping songs, and do a video, and that's it. You got to be able to go out in front of people, sell tickets, and make money and give a show. Spending your money, you want a show. Yeah. Okay, that's what I do. So it's like that's really where my buzz comes from me just performing. So it's like now I be like, dang, I got all these people on my back, like, yo, you killed that set, and I heard that new song or whatever. When you gonna drop this or when the project coming? Right. I feel like if I don't meet up to that criteria, they gonna fall back. I feel you. But I be like, I'd rather them fall back than for me to sit there and rush something, and then they like, I'm gonna fall back because you suck. Right. Then they gone. They probably in the win at that point. I keep it real.
I didn't think about that.
I would rather, because if you can't keep, if you support me that much, and you feel like, I got this gift or something that you're hearing, that I'm speaking to you or whatever, you're going to stick around. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to deliver. You just got to be patient with me. Why? Because I want to deliver to you correctly. Like, I got this whole thing where I be telling artists, like, when it comes to performing, you know what I'm saying? You have people that have probably seen you perform already, and you don't know. The next show you go to, they may be there, right? Okay, cool. But you're going to always go to a show expecting to meet new people. When you go and meet those new people or whatever, they've never seen you perform before. But like I said, you're going to see people inside there that's seen you perform before and say, yo, what's up? Oh, you performing? That's what's up. Your main job is to perform for those old people that seen you perform before and give them a 10 times better show than you did the last time. And what that does, that makes these new people look like, oh, my God, he's elite. Like, whoa. Only because you cater to your old crowd, because they already paid money or whatever to see you, maybe seeing you for free. What you gonna do different that's gonna make them be like, yo, I'm gonna buy a Sawce Gawd ticket or a Sawce Gawd shirt, or I'm gonna go ahead and go support him if he's leaving the state or the city. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna deliver. I always make sure I deliver every single time different, just so I'm catering to my true fans, people that are there. And then me catering to them so much, I'm giving so much energy to these new people that don't know me.
You went to, speaking of cities and all that, and going from city to city, you went to A3C recently. Yes. What was the difference, how people embrace you in Atlanta compared to Orlando?
Well, I had a couple people that actually knew me in Atlanta, but it was like people that are from Orlando that traveled up. And then there was some people in Atlanta that I like, talk to on the internet or whatever, cross network on Instagram and stuff. They were like, "Oh, Snap, what's up? You out here? That's what's up."
I'm saying as far as the randoms, like
randoms,
people, like new people.
Everybody's love. Honestly, everybody's everybody. It's a lot of love up there. Like, it's love out here, but it's that type of love that's that funny love. Like, it'd be like,
oh, in Atlanta?
No, here.
Oh,
like, here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be some funny crazy love here and there in Orlando, but it's like off of the people that you decide to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in Atlanta, like, they got an energy where I'm ready to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you do this? Like, because me, I'm the type of person, I'm vibrant. I'm gonna holler at you, you know what I'm saying? It's not even off of what you look like or anything. Just, we bump a shoulder. Hey, what's up? How you doing? My name's Sawce Gawd Clutch. Here's my business card, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. Check out my music. I hope you like hip-hop. If not, you know what I'm saying? Pass it on to a friend that does. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it just builds from there. I'm just introducing to you. I'm not trying to feed you with a bunch of knowledge. I'm just saying who I am. I just shook your hand, right?
Right.
You got to know who you're talking to.
That's what the one thing I did like about Atlanta is that everybody that you embrace, that they take you in. They're not really like brushing you off like another rapper.
That love.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Everybody's always like, oh, yeah, let me listen to your music. And I think that's why a lot of people in Atlanta are building like way faster than any other like state or city. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody embraces you. Even DJs like, yeah, let me hear it. They'll go ahead, take your flash drive, listen to it. If it's whack, they'll tell you. If they say, oh, this is jumping, I'm gonna play this right now. All right,
that's
cool.
crazy. That's crazy you said flash drive, because I got a story on that in Atlanta just recently when I went there. And we were at a seminar. We was at a seminar for with Neil and Neil, the manager for Lil Wayne and Lil Kim and all them, Kanye, all them. So okay, we're in there, and this guy, he just walks up to me and he says, "Hey, bro, I'm a producer, and I want to give you, you know, my USB or whatever." And it's like a Jenga piece. It looks like a Jenga piece, but it's like a magnet. It opens up. So I was like, yo, because I told him, I was like, yo, that's a Jenga piece? And he's like, yeah, something like Jenga. So I was like, all right, bet. He orders them offline or whatever, puts his music on there, and boom, and he just passing them out for free. Producer, he says like 30 beats on there, and still to this date right now I still haven't listened to it, so I'm gonna get into it.
But you still remember the Jenga piece.
I still remember the Jenga
rather
piece.
than a CD that you were fucking,
you know what I'm saying? It was clever. So like this goes into what I was telling you earlier. Like if I see something I like, I give an idea for it. So he passes me this piece, and I'm looking. I'm like, yo, this is like a Jenga piece. I say, yo, bro, let me holler at you real quick. Quick 2 minutes. What you need to do is you need to build awareness on yourself, and this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna go ahead and have yourself a little seminar, like a little meetup. You know what I'm saying? Get you an Airbnb or something, or get you a venue that you can rent out. And what you're gonna do is on each table, you're gonna build a Jenga game. But every USB is your music. It's gonna be one beat.
That's crazy.
Ooh. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a beat. It's gonna be one. Shoot me for the truth. It's gonna be one beat on every USB. And every time you're gonna invite a bunch of artists, Eventbrite, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Make your bread back or whatever. Or you could do the first event for free and make this a bigger thing, because people gonna pay for it because they're gonna see the benefit of it. You're gonna have one beat on each USB. And then you're going to invite all these artists. Just send an open invite. And then you're going to go ahead and have every piece that they pick, they're going to put in their pocket and they keep. Yeah, obviously, this is investing in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to pay the money for like this maybe 500, 600 Jenga piece, like USB is cool, but you're investing in something big that's going to bring you more money. You know what I'm saying?
You get a dope venue. And right now, venues are renting out for like 600, 300.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You get your homeboys and y'all all put in. If they're really dedicated in your craft.
And I'm happy you said homeboys. That makes a lot of sense. Because when you put your homeboys, you see how it makes it easy. Because people feel like they got to do everything self, and it makes it so expensive.
No, get your team.
Get a team of people that's strategically make a team of people where it benefits your event. Like it all fits. It correlates together. Like it makes sense. So if you got, like I said, this whole Jenga thing with producers, okay, how about you go ahead and get a DJ set up over here, and he's like, you know, scratching, teaching people how to, you know, DJ over here. You get what I'm saying? While one's actually playing music for the event. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a seminar. You build all that together. What you do is you're going to have a whole backdrop. Obviously, if you're holding a seminar event for this type of, you know, thing going on, Instagram, phone number, email, all this stuff, how they can find you and everything. They're gonna take them pieces home, pop it in, and they're gonna listen to it and be like, damn, this fire. Or maybe this don't fit me, but I do hear the potential. I like it. Let me still hit him up.
Is this Hustle of the Week?
It's got all the
you know what I'm saying? Did we switch gears? You know what I'm saying? We usually have a segment called Hustle of the Week where we teach people how to make bread.
It's right here.
Segued into
right
that.
Here,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a hustler at heart, man. I know how to make $1.
So let me ask you a question. What do you enjoy more? Performing or actually the writing and creating process?
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy performing.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. It's just something. It's like I black out when I perform.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole third world when I perform. Like, you got me right now, but if y'all came to a show of mine, y'all be like,
so you're saying that the show performance is even better than the listening performance and the headphones?
You can sit there and listen to the music in the headphones and say you like it and everything's good, but honestly, like, you come to a show of mine, you'll get the real feel of the music. Because I give you a show like
we're gonna have to have him on the next.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
In fact,
I really do. I pride in like giving like great delivery in my performances. Like I sit there, I work out like a week in advance. Like I'm not saying I'm a workout junkie, but I work out a good week straight in advance.
That's fire though.
You have to
build that stamina.
Look what happened in Travis Scott. He just broke his knee, man. You have to really train like an athlete when you're like an artist. You really do. You have to take care of yourself. You got to stretch, all that.
And it's true because like you said stretch, Lord Jesus. I'm talking about when it comes to stretching, man. Me and stretching got a bad, like a love-hate relationship. Wow. It feel good one point, next point it hurt. Like I be like, my back, I'm hurting. I'm imagine be like, you need to go to a chiropractor. So, like,
you got to be able to touch your toes, pause.
That part, you feel me? So like big pause, but freaking like I be sitting there trying to make sure I like keep up with myself, like because it's tiring doing 10, 15 minute sets, and the way my 10, 15 minute sets goes, I'm giving you all energy. I'm not just standing there performing. I'm over here, and it's crazy. It's like I teleport. I'm over here. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting here engaging with everybody. Yeah. If I'm not on the stage, I'm in the crowd jumping with them. You feel me?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just giving that energy because like you got to engage with your crowd in order to give a good performance. So that's why I love performing so much. It's like, after I'm done off that stage, yo, you were freaking great. Yeah. You were amazing. Yo, I fucking loved your set. Like, yo, when's the next one? Yeah. I love hearing that.
You know what?
I love hearing that.
You know, another tip for anybody out there, something I seen a long time ago back on MTV. It was like a Destiny's Child, like behind the scenes type thing. And they went into their life, and they were talking. Destiny's Child was talking about how they prepare their performing with their singing.
Right.
So what they do is while they're jogging, they're actually singing their number.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. While they're jogging.
Yes.
So while you jogging, you saying your raps.
I'm talking about
breath right.
I'm talking about. I'm inside the damn gym, damn near about to. I'm about to pass out because I'm like, because my music, like I spit really fast. Like even when I talk, like a lot of people say when I talk, it sounds like I'm rapping. It's like in a cadence. Yeah. So it's like I can really spit really really fast. Yeah. But not really really fast like Twista, but sometimes like Twista. It's just off the beat, off the tone, off the feel. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm sitting there in the gym and I'm on the bike or I'm on the treadmill and I'm just or even just running locally on the streets, I'm saying my stuff like full on energy as if I'm performing. I can't miss a word. I pride in not missing a word. If I miss a word, she'll tell you, I'll be like, I missed the word. Like I mean, other than me missing a word, I had good energy on stage. But if I miss a word, I'll pride myself on that, and I'll be like, all right, we need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's all preparing you to get on stage. You know what I'm saying, or to get in the booth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen, you know what I'm saying, people who were supposed rappers or artists, you know what I'm saying, they get in the booth and, you know, they got their phone and they reading, but it sounds like they reading that shit.
Yeah,
the big deal is
practicing,
practicing and memorizing.
Even if it's not
shit.
every single word, you know, you need to at least know your first 6, 7, 8 bars of your rap, you know what I'm saying, of your verse. So at least you got that energy feel, you got that flow. So when you go into the next, you know what I'm saying, ending or whatever that you probably just wrote last night or something like that, it's still that delivery, that sound in your voice. Like me, I hate when I record, I gotta sometimes jump in and I'd be like, nope, we're gonna take it again. Nope.
No punches.
Nope. I hate doing punches, bro. I gotta match the same energy of the tone of the voice.
Correct.
And it's annoying. I'm sitting there in the studio there and them screaming my head off like yeah, like trying to get it back right. Like, oh, that's the tone. Click play. Come on, let's go. Like, I don't want to sit there and miss the tone because you hear that. Like, most people don't pay attention to it, but I hear it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if the tone don't add up, I'm trying to do it all over again. Like,
I mean, I see cats nowadays that be sitting down when they be spitting. Like, what kind of?
I can't do that, but then I can't do that. Like, so it's certain songs, certain feels.
I don't see how you get.
Because when you sit down, you get a lower tone.
Right.
You get a more subtle tone. When you standing up, it can still be subtle, but it's like more of a everything coming out. You know what I'm saying? They say it's better to eat when you eat faster, eat better when you're standing up. Your food goes out faster. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. Like it comes out of you with a more aggressive tone when you're standing up.
We had a vocal coach in here too. Recently, we had a singer, and her voice was way too powerful.
Damn.
So what we did was we was like, yo, sit down. The vocal coach was like, sit down and sing. Once she sat down and sang, it was like it was over.
Yeah,
it got it to where we wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
As soon as she sat down, that's when they got the levels right.
Yeah, she was out there.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying it don't work.
That makes sense.
It's all in your
I'll be like, get the fuck up.
It's all in your
stand up, nigga.
It's in your diaphragm. Like it's even
saying?
they tell R&B they tell R&B singers all the time that like supposed to sing from like the
yeah,
from the stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most people like sing from right here. You know what I'm saying?
Or
You're
the
supposed to
nose.
sing
From their throat.
from the nose, from their throat. Exactly. They don't know how to sing from their core. We sing from your core. That's when your windpipes open
you
up.
go.
You're able to just really fluently like sing out. I know this because like I said, I used to sing, but I just be
I'm about to
harmonizing.
say you're not even a singer. You an MC.
I sing, but I don't sing. Listen,
You're
I
not
sing,
putting
but I
some of
don't
that singing on
sing.
your records, nah.
Time's up. I'll be out soon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna hear a couple joints on
Okay.
there that's gonna be pretty smooth and everything. A couple vocals and everything. Like we could, we could have actually sent you "Where Am I Going?" possibly.
I'm saying,
Honestly.
we
Manager,
probably still got
can
time.
you say that to
Manager,
us?
You got that?
Manager,
You got that?
well, we'll work that out. Hey,
Okay.
so
we
let's
can set that up. We set
let's
that
take
up.
another break real quick. Y'all good with a break right
Yes, sir.
now?
You can do
know
that.
what I'm saying?
I bet.
What we're gonna do? It's Sawce Gawd Clutch Day, so we're gonna play his music again.
Oh, matter of fact, hold up now. I want you to keep that last one. I want you to keep that one to the end. And if I'm gonna send you another one, we can do something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
That last one.
we can work it out. Right now, I got to play what we got to play.
Ooh,
but if y'all
run
gonna
it,
send me
run it,
something
run
out,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
I will end the show with that one.
Yeah.
Cause that one gonna show you the versatility. Like it's more of a thought track. Like you're really thinking about yourself in your life. You're questioning yourself on your what's the best word to really say? Like your grind. You know what I'm saying? Your grind factor of where you really trying to go inside life. Like, are you gonna sit there and just settle for anything, or you gonna really get up and do something with yourself? You feel me? Like
So-
there's many different routes to go about succeeding and getting to a real goal of what you're trying to do, but which route you're gonna take? You know what I'm saying? And do you realize the consequence before you jump on that road? What could happen? Do you picture it like future down the road, the goods and the bad?
So this one of those dumb and down.
My nigga.
You killing
Yes,
it with
sir.
this album.
Yes,
like,
sir.
sound like one of those dumb and down tracks, yo. You
All right,
getting real
so-
deep.
Since we're gonna play that track right now, why don't you introduce the track
So
and
check
then we'll
it.
check it out.
All right, so right now, that's the last track I'm gonna give you, but the one we finna go ahead and play right now is unreleased record. I call it a city favorite because when I perform, they be singing it. It's unreleased.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we finna get it to the record On My Grind, featuring my brother Molly Mall, man. Shout out Molly Mall, he does his thing, and hopefully he be safe out there on the road. He truck driving now, so
Okay, no doubt.
A word
what
be
I'm saying?
safe.
So,
950 ENT Radio.
Son got the sauce, boy. Yeah. Bitch, I been out here on my grind, been doing fine. This is my time, put it all on the line, no wasting time. If you need that smoke, then let me know. I'm on the road, can't sleep, gotta eat, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's for sure. Bitch, I been out here on my grind, been doing fine. This is my time, put it all on the line, no wasting time. If you need that smoke, then let me know. I'm on the road, can't sleep, gotta eat, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, young God in his prime. Oh God, still making my way up to the top. Had to skip the whole line. Real shit. These niggas had a shot, time to take was mine. Been putting on for the block. 24/7 day and night, niggas know I'm a rock. Since a young God, I was calling all the shots to be a cold day and hell before they take my spot. I'm like, hold up, wait, hold up. Why they hating on the G? I was up all night trying to form a master plan to put it on for me and my team. Planning with the whole world left on me 17. Now I got a drip and I'm always on the scene. Had to give it all I had, now I got it in the back. He give a fuck about who support my dreams. Had to lace up my sneaks, keep my ears to the streets. Had to slow down my race. Let these niggas catch up to speed. Man, I always been a king fella once, but that shit ain't stop a thing. Better check my stats. Yeah, I got my train, put it back on the track. Been playing this game with the city on my back. Ain't no stopping the guy, this that real rap. Yeah, this that real rap. Been working on these flows since legit, putting overtime like a nigga trying to get his first six pack. That east side, I bang that. Don't let you spot me with a stain that, cause if it's about the money, I'ma claim that. Red dots, I ain't trusting for no take back. Been doing fine. This is my time, put it all on the line. No wasting time.
You tuned in, 950 ENT Radio, man.
Yes, sir. PRG
Gotta talk
Podcast.
about that.
We still
for
chilling
real.
with my man.
Talking about medicine,
You know what I'm saying?
natural medicine.
Good
Natural
Sawce
medicine,
Gawd-
the best kind.
Sawce Gawd Clutch in the building.
What's
He's still
poppin'?
holding it down.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Appreciate you for staying with
Dropping
us.
You already know,
jewels,
man.
man,
Y'all
for real.
got energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like
Appreciate
good conversations.
We was, in the break, we was talking about a lot of things.
Man, we had to get back in with y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we were talking about, what is it? Herbal quintessence. You know what I'm saying?
Herbal quintessence.
And Miss Manager, she said that she used to. I mean, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said you
My
used
mom
to
will
live
tell
in.
you about it. She loves it.
Hey. Shout out to mom in the building.
Facts.
Well, she's not in the building, but shout out to her anyway.
Yes, sir.
You said you should live in Cali.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you had the opportunity to be associated with certain things out there.
Yeah, I used to grow cannabis and
What?
sell it to dispensaries.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
So she will tell you if your shit is bad.
Hey.
Yeah, I can tell.
I need her knowledge for real.
When the last time you smoked? before you came here?
It's been a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's been some time. Okay.
All right. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave
And if
it
you talk about my eyes is always like.
okay, that's
I
what
get all
I
eyes.
said.
That's what they said about me.
I don't want to. Yeah, you
I'm
be
like,
looking
hold on,
high
yo.
every fucking show.
Every show I'll be looking high.
Every promo pic.
It's just
Yeah.
my eyes.
Okay.
I must have Asian
So
deep
that
in my
site-
lineage
Son,
somewhere.
I just told somebody that shit yesterday. I said I think I'm mixed with Asian because my eyes
It's
just be
in there.
chink. They like
Yeah.
your eyes do be
Nah, you're
chink.
definitely high.
He's like, no, it's
like,
not
don't
Asian.
try
You're
to
high.
do it.
Stop playing.
I ain't gonna deny
Don't try
it.
to understand.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
But
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What was that site again? That site?
Grade A hydroponics.
Oh, hold on.
So, like everything you need, for not only growing cannabis, but also like indoor plants and outdoor plants.
I'm writing that down.
know what
right
dropping?
now.
Get that real outdoor because that outdoor y'all selling not dang good.
Hey,
So it's like growing your own tomatoes and
You know
growing
what
your own
dropping?
Friday?
Grade A.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
just
thought
good
it
with
was.
the person. I'm good with the impersonation.
That's what I'm talking about.
We need
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
We need that Nate Dogg drop. Smoke weed every day.
Yes, sir.
We need
That'll be
that
on
as a
next
drop.
week's show.
We need that.
got that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
definitely going to visit that site
You got-
soon.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Check
But
it out.
anyway,
Nah,
you
we
know what I'm
was,
saying?
He
So
finna
we-
go look. He finna be. I paid attention to this interview no more. He's about to be looking up strands, and he be like, "Hey, you can get me this."
Yo, I'm
Son
all
is
about
checked
that,
out
man.
officially.
Yo, I'm all about that. I want to do that shit definitely at some point.
All right. We talk about it.
Yeah. My bad.
He like, you hype
And I
about
can-
it,
and
boy.
I
Stay
can
on track.
help.
My fault.
I can help. Because a lot of people make a
Hey.
lot of mistakes starting off. Like
I'm sure
the
I
type of-
would. I'm
The
sure
type
I
of
would.
fans and the type
smart.
of lighting and
Yes.
how many plants to grow per
The
type
light?
of lighting
Yes.
with wattage
Yes.
and things like that.
See.
And just expect a high electricity bill.
No,
That's all.
definitely.
You
No, no.
on and you calm.
I mean, I ain't trying-
she gonna be our new friend.
Crazy.
Yeah,
She gonna be around
exactly,
a lot
bro.
of, not only for
But back to
business,
the-
but
Bruh.
Yo.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So we still got Sawce Gawd Clutch in the building. We
Yeah.
played that joint on my grind. You know what I'm saying? You want
Yes,
to give
sir.
us a little bit of insight on how that joint was created or
On my grind, just like Unforeseen, written
Mm-hmm.
in an hour. Like honestly,
Mm.
that joint was actually written last year.
okay.
That joint was written last year, still unreleased, and I didn't get the feature with Molly Mall on there until earlier this year. Like
Molly Mall,
like,
Molly
yeah,
Mall?
yeah, Molly Mall. You know Molly Mall, 804.
Oh, you talking about Molly Mall
yeah,
from
but
top-
yeah,
up top.
Oh
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
nah.
nah, nah. I know you're talking about
DJ
nah, nah,
Molly
nah.
I was like,
Mall.
damn.
Nah, I'm not DJ Mall. Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but Mall's like his delivery, like he got an aggressive delivery with him, you know what I'm saying? And like with that record on my grind, like just how I started it, I took off with like straight aggression, you feel me? Like, that I think at that time I was feeling like, as if I had something to prove, you know what I'm saying? Like something to myself, like, because like I said, when you sit there and you like be off for a minute, people be like, okay, what's going on? Like I say, I'm a performer. I entertain, you feel me?
Yeah,
but when the music ain't dropping like that, because I'm so OCD or whatever,
Yeah.
a person easily think, man, he ain't got it. Nah, don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
Act like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
on my grind. I've been out here
Put the energy
regulating
in the song.
Exactly. I'm letting you know I've been out here actually working to make sure when I deliver, it's delivered to you right. So you ain't ever got to question it. You feel me? Not trying to be like these artists drop a single, and maybe I'm gonna get on. No, we're gonna do it right the first time, and then that's history.
You can find this song in all platforms.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
So we got the
Unreleased.
exclusive.
We got the
exclusive.
exclusive.
All right.
You got the exclusive.
Appreciate
So
it.
you want to keep listening to this? You got to keep rewinding this and keep playing
Exactly.
it.
You gotta
playing
keep
it,
you gotta keep watching performances. That's the only time you get it.
Oh,
You gotta watch the
man.
performance footage or whatever if you're not there live for the show.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time coming. I've had it for a year. We just got Maul on it earlier this year. We performed it at Fusion. We performed it at Smokechella. I had performed the opening of it for my super performance just a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And it's about time we release it.
Smokechella
what
was
it
dope.
is.
I actually went to Smokechella too. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
remember
dope.
seeing you though.
Oh, guess
I
what?
showed up late though.
That's why.
That's probably why.
Yeah, I wasn't one of them late in the night performers. I'm always in the middle when it's like at that little packment. And then,
That's actually the perfect time to be there. To be honest, you get.
oh
the
yeah, we
more-
found that out for Super.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man, Super was another
Fest.
level.
Yeah.
A whole nother level.
That's a lot of potential for the Superfest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of potential though.
It's a lot.
I could see it growing within the coming years.
Yeah, because like Loud Gallery, I'm a family member of Loud Gallery really because I've been around them for like 3 years.
Loud Gallery is dope.
So they
Shout out
put
to
on
them.
they put on a lot.
They set up
And
dope vibes.
they like sat there and did the whole Super thing for like all the indie artists, people that's putting on, you know what I'm saying? Like really talents that's been going to open mics and they actually are good and they just handpicked everybody. You feel me? 50 artists. So me being one of the 50 artists, I was stoked. You know what I'm saying? I recently just announced that I wasn't doing no more shows until like, my project, getting up to my project release.
interesting.
But then they came with the date for Super and I'm like, yeah, I gotta be there. Like I have to. It's the first Orlando Indie Artist Festival. I have to be up on Super. I have to go ahead and make sure that I deliver the right way. Like every time I touch that stage, I try to come out in a bigger way than last time. I'm always watching my footage so I can know, okay, we're going to do this different as far as how many times we step this way to how many times we step that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to make
sports.
sure.
Like
it's like
sports.
You got to watch the film. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
look back at the film so you know what to do better. Like, even if it was a great performance, we want to make it even greater each time.
The best it could be.
Exactly.
Right.
So I go back and I watch my footage. So that's why, like, with the super performance, like, you know, like I said, worked out for a full week, want my stamina to be up there. I had a full, like, 8 to 10 minute set. I wanted to make sure I was on point. And, like, came out with the confetti. I had, like, confetti cannons, people just popping them everywhere. The intro, you know, smoke machine got set up right before I got on there. Like, I was on the, they actually kept the smoke machine on there for the rest of the show. They was like, yeah, we need that. I was like, that's straight. like it was a dope experience, you know. I just want to give a show. Like I tell everybody, if I could have sat there and had fireworks, I would have did fireworks.
Yeah,
pyro
and all that.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't with it. Nah, they ain't with it.
I mean, because nobody wants to go to a show and just watch a rapper get on stage and just
that's the thing,
wasted money, bro.
And then, you know
like
what I'm saying? I'm out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Give us a, you supposed to be performing and entertaining, so let's do that. You know what I'm saying?
And like most people don't understand, like you really got to engage with your crowd for them to remember you. It's not about like, I remember he dropped this song and he said this one line. It's always gonna stick with me. No, they need to see you like in performance. Like, is this really you? You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell if a person really spitting some real shit because when they performing, they're saying it right there. You can see how they moving with it. You can see the aggression in their face, like how they feel. Like, okay, this person really done been through that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Not just reading some shit, some story or something.
I just sat there and like, oh, this quote sound hard. This quote sound hard. This quote sound hard. Let's get in the booth. Like, nah.
Right. I mean, especially when we have a card with a lot of different artists, you gotta do something to go in and stand out from those other artists.
Exactly, because you got, especially if you're inside like a whole show set or whatever, and you got a bunch of different artists going before you, and then you're gonna have this type of energy going after you. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing I always do when I do shows is I study, like, you know, who's going to be on that lineup, you know what I'm saying? And then I like to know who's going after me, who's going before me, or 2 before me, 3 after me, whatever the case may be, because I need to know what songs I'm going to have for my show.
Is there anybody that you wouldn't want to go after or before, like, you know what I'm saying, like to follow up out there? That you'll be kind of like timid, like, wait a minute, how can I follow that act up?
Somebody that will humble me, like make me like shrivel me up. And
Yeah.
Nobody.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Let's go, man.
That's a great answer. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't nobody.
Have you seen that though? Like, have you seen like
Have
an
I
artist
seen,
where you see somebody come out, you say, all right, he really did the
People
damn
have said
thing.
it. People have came and said it to me, and that's just me saying it humble as possible.
Okay,
like, they'll come to me
facts.
like,
Facts.
I don't know how. Even hosts, they be like, so I don't know how they gonna deliver after that. But I'll be looking at them like, don't do that.
See, now I
bro.
gotta see this
I
uniform.
mean, they all human though.
They all human.
They all
Test me.
breathe air and bleed.
Exactly. We all the same thing. We all the same
Yeah.
thing. We
You know what I
still
mean?
flesh and blood and bones. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta
So
see the
like,
uniform now.
I had people be like, dang, bro, you did your thing. Like, now I gotta go up after you. Okay, just do the same damn
Okay,
thing.
so do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Just it. I strive in like not even just myself. Like, you know, bringing a good representation of myself. When you look up my name and you see me, oh, he's a great performer and everything. He prides in that. I pride in it because I try to lead by example for other people that's artists. Like, this is how you do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I sit there and hold classes like with my team for the culture. Like, we hold like, you know, business classes. We hold like master sessions where we teach artists like, you know, certain things about like, you know, how to make sure everything's good inside the studio when you go and record, studio etiquette, stage presence, and stage etiquette.
You guys host a master class?
Yeah, we have a Built for This Masters class. So
Oh,
like,
we got to talk more about that.
So
we gotta
we're
cut
aiming
you off.
to-
No, we gotta.
We've done a couple.
You talk about me, but it's a
workshops.
lot more than me. But then my team comes with it. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
we
That's
do.
what it is.
It's a lot we do for the city.
And what's the name of y'all team again? Once again?
For the culture.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we're a
Okay.
local talk show, but we also have an artist management
you have a talk
and
show too?
development
Yes,
company.
we do have a talk show.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Yeah,
Oh, see,
shit.
A lot's
Okay.
going
We do
on
live
here, bro.
talk
Yeah.
shows in the
We
city
might need
where
to
you can come out,
collaborate and talk to
catch
you guys.
interviews and things of that nature.
like we just did a like just to give like the quickest rundown to speed you up at the topic. Like freaking like, you know, we do talk show interviews and everything with people. You know, we hold karaoke nights, open mics and stuff like that, and then hold actual showcases for artists and everything, and they can just submit their music and say they want to be on it.
That's
or
right.
sometimes it's stuff that we
do a lot of
pick.
big
You feel me?
things with
Big
the
things.
showcases though. Like the last artist showcase, it was like a competition where we had some executives from like that work with like different labels come out, and then basically the artists that were performing, they was competing to get a digital distribution deal with Empire.
Where was that at?
Clutch was that was at the Abbey.
Okay.
And Clutch was actually one of the winners of that showcase, and that's when actually we started working with him as far as in management.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
We like to do things like that when we do like our showcases, so that it's like, we having these artists come out. We're putting together this big show, but like, what are the artists gonna get? What are they gonna take away from it when we do those type of events? You know,
other than a couple followers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm really proud. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, to hear you guys as, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100. Black entrepreneurs doing your own thing in Orlando.
I'm loving this.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a lot of positive stuff.
Shout out to Derek. He's the founder of it. It's his vision, and you know, we just all came
together
on board to kind of
That's what
expand
it is. You know
and
what I'm saying?
positive energy,
and it's something that, like, you know, me myself, like, because I say, like, I'm the newcomer coming on to the team, but I pride in my team only because, like, it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, me, I'm a genuine person. Like, I don't do my music just to get the money, blow up, and move on to Cali or the Bora Bora and be all the other places. You know what I'm saying? I say Bora Bora because that's ideal. I'm speaking as existence. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a group. It's like a whole collective of people that genuinely want to sit there and, you know, take their hand and like grab the people that are really doing something out here and show them a bigger light. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to provide opportunity for people to believe in themselves, and along with you believing in yourself and coming out there giving your 150% performance, it takes a lot of courage to do that. We want to award you something that we feel you deserve. You know what I'm saying? And even if it wasn't like, you know, because ever since me and LC linked up, like, it's been just a ongoing grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody see me everywhere or whatever, and I be like, bro, that's because my manager keep me up on work. Like, I don't just sit around. Like, it's whether I'm hosting or she got me booked for an interview, booked for a gig, hosted for somebody, mixtape release, anything. Like, I'm on point with everything. So you'll see, like, I'll do top four. Like, it's a humbling experience that people got to look at it as. People think, oh, you're an artist, so you're supposed to move a certain way. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do this. No, every opportunity is an opportunity. So if I'm saying I'm doing music and then y'all see me hosting a talk show or whatever, oh, we know him for hosting, but then you want to know more, you look up my name, you see I'm actually an artist, you listen to my music, whoa. Okay, cool. It's just different avenues that you tap in and keep inside the same realm and the element. Like, we got top 4 artists of the week. You know what I'm saying? And that's hosted by me and Queen Royal. I was telling y'all about. Y'all gotta get on the show. She a monster. It's hosted by us, and basically what we was doing for the first season was, you know, the number 4. That's us. You feel me? For the culture. What we'll do is the first 3 songs on the countdown, we'll just have a cover with the artist's cover, and we'll put their music in the background. And then the 4th song will be a music video. So, like, it's not no favoritism on who's going to be number 4. It's not no favoritism on who's going to be number 1. But everybody wants to be number 1, of course, right? So we got a person that's number 1. We still got 2 people that made the countdown. And then we got a person at number 4 who had a music video that we wanted to put out as number 4.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Now for season 2, what we're doing is we might just, I think we're going to extend the timeline, the countdown, right?
Nah, it's gonna be top 4.
Okay, we're gonna keep it at top 4. Yeah, no. We're gonna keep it at 4. Yeah, we're gonna keep it at 4.
Yeah, people's
but it's gonna be
attention
videos.
spans after 4.
Very short.
Yeah,
very short.
We top 4 that we feature for that week.
Top 4 that we feature each week.
Each
week, if they grind it and we see it and they send their music in, so our email and everything, we go ahead and we like put them up on there because we feel like it's like content. But for season 2, we only take in music videos.
Announced that where artists could actually send all that music.
She got it so down pat.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, if you want to submit your music, send it to fortheculturetalkshow@gmail.com. That's the easiest way. Just email us.
Because we always in the email
like a YouTube or so, or like a site where all these videos are.
Yeah, technically we do ask for like a link to the video, and a little bit about yourself. Don't just send us a video link. We want to know a little bit about yourself.
Who you are.
A short bio. If you have a press kit. Things of that nature.
And the coolest thing people don't understand is that when you sit there and submit your music to us, and if we like it, we put it up on the lineup. We got a live stream on YouTube. You feel me?
Yes,
so you're getting those streams. It's 24/7 all day.
So it's always playing content. So
it's
we
like
got
wake up in the morning, push play.
It's
going all
What's your page? Is it
fortheculturetalkshow.com?
Okay.
So like the website for the culture. The number 4. Theculturetalkshow.com.
That's dope.
That's everything is there. All our content.
All right, so let me ask Sawce. Let me ask you a question. So we've definitely talked about the positive experiences you have. Was there any decisions that you've made or any paths that you've taken that you would change in your music career?
For anybody out there that's right now on the come up.
Yeah, what would you tell people not to do? You know what I'm saying?
I had to think for a second.
That's cool. Think about it. Don't just,
something not to do. I think that I would tell artists to, you know, not think that, you know, it's gonna come easy. You know what I'm saying? Because
get your mind right.
Yeah, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Because even when, like, you know, when I say I really first started out, like I had sat there like in 2016, like I woke up, like it sounded like a crazy story. Woke up January 1st, 2016, and I just said to myself, like, yo, I really want to do this. Like, people ask me, what do you do? You're a rapper. People know I can rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, but are you really a rapper? Because I don't see no music up on these online sites. I don't see you traveling. Like, I'm having a realization talking to myself. I don't see you traveling. I don't see you doing a bunch of shows. You're doing open mics here and there, but it's like here, months later, there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a consistent grind. So are you really an artist? Nah, stop saying that. Take that off. You feel me? I'm being real with myself. So I was like, you know, stay active. I was like, I'm gonna be on this. And as soon as that conversation happened with myself, I started studying the business of music, the distribution, the marketing, the promotion, the branding yourself, and sitting there getting a merch out just so you can go ahead and have people have a connection with you in a way. Like, oh, I got a shirt with his name on it, at least. You know what I'm saying? And then I listened to his music. You feel me? I had to put myself in the whole atmosphere of you're a business. Correct. You know what I'm saying? You're a business. You're like a market. You're a money.
You're not just an artist.
You're not just an artist. You're a business.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And the only way you're going to tap into that business atmosphere is when, like, you know, you realize that it's going to take charging for what you're worth. Correct. And not overcharging for what you're worth. Correct. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, a thin line.
It's a thin line. People don't understand that. It's charging what you're worth, but not overcharging for what you're worth. Because people be like, I've had somebody sit there and tell me that, I had somebody tell me they wanted me to pay for a feature for like $300. I looked at them crazy.
Wow.
I was like,
I mean, you know, that's not necessarily
a feature.
Huh?
They wanted you to pay for a feature?
Yeah, they wanted me to pay for a feature for like $300.
So they reached out to you, or you reached out to them?
No, they reached out to me.
So they say, "Hey, bro, we want you on a song."
I told them because I told them I was like, "Yo, that's dope."
Money.
I told them
how the
this
hell
dope.
does that work?
No, because this how they conversations.
Yeah, how does that work?
This how they conversations go. It'd be like, "Yo, they drop some music." Like I said, if I like it, I'm gonna tell you like, "Yo, that's fire, bro. I think we should go ahead and, you know, get up on some music." That's just me just telling you straight up before I even sit there and say, "Yo, check out my music," because everybody be so quick to check out my music. Check out my music. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm telling you up front, like, because it's like you say, you got to give respect to get respect. You know what I'm saying? Correct. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I like your music, I like your sound or whatever. And then I'm also saying, like, with me saying that, I'm not just gonna say that I'm a fan. No, I'm interested. Let's put our sounds together and do something. The counteract of that conversation was, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and do it for a small fee of $300. Fee.
I respect the hustle.
You gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah, the approach is whack.
Yeah, bro.
Super whack.
I wouldn't want to, like, if somebody's giving me respect and telling me my shit is dope, and then I turn around and say, yeah, that's a little bit too far, man. A little bit too far. You know what I'm saying?
You need to learn your sales pitch.
Like because somebody just really genuinely came up to you and said, yo, you should, like, you didn't even send it to me. I happened to come and buy it.
Right.
And your approach after I tell you I like it.
They getting their money. You know what I'm saying? You can't be 100% hate. If mad at that, but that's a little weird.
I'm mad at that.
I respect the hustle, but it was weird. It was weird.
And it's not to say I wouldn't pay for a feature.
Scam.
It's not to say I wouldn't pay for a feature, but it got to make sense. It just has to make sense if I'm going to pay for a feature. I haven't had to pay for one, but it had to make sense.
It makes the approach not genuine after
right.
Yeah. Once you follow up with that, it's not genuine.
Yeah, it's not even, you know, artists.
It's like later, like when you get to that platform or whatever, they're going to be like, yo, so what's up, man? Whatever happened to that record? I need a bag.
You know what I'm saying?
I need a bag.
That was like T-Pain.
Because now you come, you say you on me.
Right.
Yeah,
you heard the T-Pain and Ludacris story? T-Pain, when he was when he was already on, he was already blown up.
Yeah.
He hit Ludacris and he did I forgot which song it was. He did with Ludacris. I forgot the name of the song. And Ludacris was like, he wanted like a certain amount. Like I think it was like an outrageous amount. I think it was like $2 million. And then T-Pain was like, damn, like you serious? And at that time, T-Pain was just giving everybody
feature
like crazy for like almost free.
His voice was so unique, he had to be on records. Like the records that he was on, I felt like it was so beneficial.
Yeah, and he said right there is where he learned, like, all right, so he hit Ludacris, like, oh, that's how much your feature is?
Right.
Well, guess what? My feature's this much now.
Right, exactly.
So now nobody pays nobody. We just keep it even now.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You owe
that's
me.
That's fucked up though for the culture though.
Yeah.
For the music.
Now we don't get that record.
Because now we don't get that T-Pain and Ludacris record.
Right.
No, we got it. But
would that be an example? Would that be an example?
Would that be yeah,
Chop the Screw, yeah, we got that.
Yeah, was it that? Yeah.
But that's still some fuck shit though,
I forgot what the song was.
I'm not perfect.
Nah, you officially chopped the screw.
$2 million for a feature? $2 million for a feature?
I think it was $2 million. He asked for T-Pain. T-Pain was like, word? Mine's is $2 million too.
But you gotta understand also, you gotta understand though, Ludacris been in the game a lot longer than T-Pain.
And he got mad baby moms too and all that. So mad kids. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I mean, but T-Pain is a hit maker.
10,000.
I haven't really heard too much that he fucked with that wasn't
hot.
You know what I mean?
I think
that's facts.
Between him and Wayne and a couple other artists, he's the one that shaped the path of where music sounds today.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody's on that auto-tune shit now, man.
Everybody.
Yeah. You'll never hit me on some
Yo, man.
I ain't gonna say never because, you know.
That should be sounding the same a lot today.
What you mean?
Like a lot of these new artists, bro. I'm sorry,
because
bro.
People use a template.
Not saying that I'm hating on it because I'm not, because a lot of
people don't want to take
fire.
chances either today.
You want to know what's really going on right now? And I'm talking about right now as we speak. There's somebody in the studio doing it. Everybody is making replicas of old
because people don't want to take that chance.
Old hip hop, old
too,
like
bro.
Mason Diddy's and stuff like that. They making old replicas of that.
Oh shit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, cameras just shut down. So you might be in the black mode right now.
Might be in the black mode.
Want to take a break?
Yeah, let's
take a quick break.
Fuck, let's take a break. We're gonna play a joint by my man Sawce Gawd Clutch.
Yeah. Where am I going?
You want to give a little insight on this real quick?
Yeah, where am I going? And it actually was recorded last year too. I went ahead and dropped that last year. It's just a track about really finding yourself, honestly. Like, it's just like the title says, like, where am I going? You really got to figure out what it is you're trying to do with your life and what's the route that you're going to take. Because there's many different routes to success, you feel me? But what's going to be more beneficial for you, you know what I'm saying? You can go down the dark path, you know what I'm saying, the hustling route, and you could end up in jail or probably end up with the good part of it, the pros of it, instead of the cons, and get a lot of money or whatever, but it might just deter you from the whole, like, success part and mess you up. Like, you can't even get to that future revenue. Or go the success route, and it take a lot longer, but, you know, you got there, and it's like, you might get old, but, you know, it's still a respect factor. Like, you actually struggled, you hustled, you grinded just to get there, and I feel like, you know, you choose your own route, but if you get there, it's up to you.
Faith. If you have but the faith of a mustard seed, you shall move mountains. You come to know it is there because I said it is there. Because I said that even before you ask, I shall have answered. Because I said and have said to you in every conceivable way, through every teacher you can name, that whatsoever you shall choose, choosing it in my name, so shall it be.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the sun right now. I'm just hoping that the rain don't pour. Social networks on the high right now. Man, I never felt love before. I reminisce on those deep dark moments in my life. Ain't no turning back, and that's for sure. Please believe me, I don't fault my war. Now I'm trying to shoot past the stars. But where am I going? Yeah, where am I going? I'm still walking, trying to find my way. Where the fuck am I going? As I walk this trail, I pray it be the Lord my soul takes. Where am I going? I done came too far, I can't stop, I gotta raise the stakes. Where the fuck am I going? And if my time is now, I pray the Lord lead me to. I'm good now, so I'm trying to explore. I wanna free my mind, Lord, give me some time. I've been waiting to kick down that door. Don't believe in they lies, they say they love you, but they hate you for sure. If you ain't rocket top designer, then decline your course. But then they ever give a chance for your thoughts. We just wanna be accepted by the Most High, often the least blessed, but keep stressing if I image up the part. There's more noise with silence, so X out the violence. Can we live inside a world where there ain't no tyrants? I don't wanna ride the wave, but I gotta get paid, so I guess I gotta rebel. The sound of sirens, give me a moment of silence so I can clear my mind. Peace of soul is up there hard to find. The greed for the money, have your first ticket on a train to crime. As the white man laughs as he reels the line, I let that sink in. Yeah, cause I don't think my brothers hear the message. And I don't think they understand whether you draw, you still first to get shot, you still dying by the weapon. Every day is a new day with new lessons and sudden blessings. Even with my mind stuck in the past, I keep pedaling. They don't want us to be rich and settling. I guess we still dealing with hatred for the melanin. Yeah, never been known for meddling. Standing firm on my beliefs will coincide with what their message is. I'm just trying to find my way. It's been a long journey and I still can't find what my blessings is. It's a cold world outside and I'm just trying to stay alive and got my people through these deficits. If it was you, would you give up and die? Or would you fight for your battle and stand up for what your message is? Yeah, where am I going? I'm still walking, trying to find my way.
PRG Podcast, you just put where I'm going, and you know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about a couple of things, something that's a little bit popular in the news right now.
Yeah, off air, we was just talking, after the camera blacked out on us, but we was just talking about the Disney coming up with nostalgia, using our nostalgia to come back and get more money off of old projects. And they might do a good job, they might not, but we were just talking about Cinderella being casted, and we have what's his name from the show Pose, Billy Porter. He's gonna actually play as the fairy godmother, or should we say the fairy godfather?
Hold on. You said his name is Billy Porter?
Yeah.
So that means he's a dude?
Yeah, he's a dude.
He's playing the fairy godmother.
He's a gay man, openly gay man.
Okay.
Great actor.
Interesting.
And he's actually, I feel like he's gonna body it. There's some controversy around it. Is it safe to put this around our kids so early? You know what I'm saying? This is a kids type of flick.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
How would he portray it? Are they gonna put it fairy godfather, fairy godmother? I don't know yet. As far as right now, as far as I know, it's fairy godmother.
I honestly feel like it's. I feel like it's weird. I'll be real with you, because I just feel like
it's new.
They're using, like you said, like they're trying to use certain, like, nostalgia to go ahead and get, money factor or whatever. But what they really doing is they corrupting like the minds. They're just persuading them that is right. I'm not finna get all Christian, all Bible.
Yeah, it's not even really about that though. Really,
it's not even really about that.
Yeah.
But it's like they don't see it. It's kind of like, okay, we watched SpongeBob today and we be like, oh shit, that's what they were saying? You get what I'm saying? Right. So like at their young minds right now, looking at that stuff, oh, it's cute, it's on TV. But when they grow up older and they're in high school and everything like that, they know what, homosexuality is and everything like that. They're gonna sit there and be like, oh.
All those jokes go into your self-conscious. Like when you were a kid, you really don't know, but that's just going in your brain.
That's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not homophobic person.
But I have nothing against gay people.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but my thought is, if the gentleman wants to play that role, why does he have to be the fairy godmother?
Why can't he be fairy godfather?
He should be father.
I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong.
He has to be a mother. They gonna put him in a wig or makeup. Like what are they gonna do?
And it's not like
right.
And it's not like he's trans, so we have to respect him and his that
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He came out or something like that.
He's a man. He dresses like a man. He's a little flamboyant, but other than that, he's a man. At the end of the day, he's a gay man. He's not trans. I think, to be honest, I agree with you. He should be fairy godfather.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Hey,
even if he wants to please, he wants to play it in the gay.
Yeah.
And again, to put this out there, we're not saying there's anything wrong with what they're doing. We're just saying that basically the title. You know what I'm saying? Like fairy godmother. Like it's open. He's gay. Okay, point blank. Period.
So let me ask a question though. A lot of people I know at least have a problem when Father's Day come around and you have women who saying Happy Father's Day. A lot of people don't like that.
I got a problem with that.
So if we could say that that's wrong, why can't we say that this situation is wrong?
You mean them saying Happy Father's Day to the mom?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with issue. I have an issue with
people say that to me, and I be like, yo, it's not my day. Like, but I get those texts. I get those texts as a mother.
Tell me what you got a problem with it.
Honestly, I feel like,
but I get it from guys though, which is the weird thing. I'll get it from
guys.
So
you've had a guy text you Happy Father's Day,
yeah,
or something like that.
I don't like that.
That's crazy because you're
why.
Because I'm a mother, I'm like, it's not my day. I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the intentions, but on the receiving end, I'll be like, nah. Like,
and that's kind of how
I respect that too.
I mean,
that's my day.
I mean, I understand what's happening. I mean, I get it. A single mother should be, praised and all that. I get that, no doubt. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, regardless of that,
is for the father.
Facts. And at the end of the day, a father and a mother is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
they bring different things to the table.
A father, a mother, regardless of what she does, she can do everything for her child.
No one's minimizing what she's done.
She can't be a father. You feel me? A father, she can't teach her children the same thing that a father could go in and teach their children.
Right.
And I feel you on that. I do feel
so that day should be for fathers.
Because we don't
you got your whole day for mothers all day. All day.
I can say that because I'm a father. I feel you on that. But then at the same time, I can be hypocritical with me saying that, like, I feel you because I'm a father myself, but my mom is my father and my mother.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I get that, but at the same time, like a single father shouldn't be praised on Mother's Day. Like, I
correct, we don't do that. And I was just about to say that.
Single father, I understand
that.
I get
so why should So why is it okay for a single mother to be praised on Father's Day, but not for a single?
Let's drop a bomb on there.
Don't even want that, bro. If I'm a single father, I don't want to be praised on Mother's Day. Like, don't hit me with that.
Let's just not give the credit. Let's just not give the credit to the father completely. Just if he's minus out of the, the equation,
leave without that.
Minus him, but don't put the mother in the Father's Day. And it kind of makes it kind of a little bit depressing a little bit too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She be like, damn.
Yeah. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, let moms get her day on Mother's Day.
You get your Mother's Day. You awesome ass mom. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna be like, yeah, I'm holding stuff down, but she gonna be like, damn, he ain't shit.
Yeah, and especially when
my fault.
That annoys me the most is when they post it online and they put it on social. Like, I am the Godfather. I'm the Godfather. I am the father too. This is my day too. Blah blah blah.
Like, no, you can't do that.
Corny.
Thank you.
Give it to the uncle, grandpas. You know what I'm saying? That be holding it down.
364 other days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Today's Maury's Day. What?
Yo, you stupid.
This
son.
guy said it's
That's that
Maury's
J-Mo.
Day.
That's that J-Mo.
The guy that brought the Jameson in here is over here too.
You are not the father. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
Going back.
as far as going back to the topic,
Yeah.
I just my problem is why is he a fairy godmother?
To be honest,
He's not a cross-dresser. He's not identifying as a woman. So why is he in the show the fairy godmother?
They better have a good story plot.
yeah, that's
How you spinning that?
But I don't think it will be though.
I don't either.
This is one more attempt for them to go and just put this in your face. Like,
it's gonna be the same.
It's
I feel
plot.
like it's really just feeding them
Yes.
what they want to feed.
Exactly.
Let me answer
That's
our
it.
question. I'm
Exactly.
about to go a little bit left.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Why is it the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit? Why is there no mother involved in that? Why is there no female involved in that?
Oh,
You know what I'm
For
saying?
media purposes, I'm going to refrain from answering this question.
I feel you. But I be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? PRG Blakk, I think a lot different. Why? Why is it 3 men and no woman when the woman has the power to recreate?
Yeah.
Honestly, because they smarter than us, so.
You know what I'm saying? Does that go along the phallic symbol type things? You know what I'm saying?
Phallic symbol? Educate me. What's that?
I mean, when you look at the monument in Washington, they got that big erection. You know what I'm saying? In Washington. It's funny. It's funny, but is that praising the penis? I mean, no, it's a lot of people that subscribe to that theory. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Right, though.
I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Why is the woman minimized?
As we all know, it shouldn't be that way now. We're more progressive.
I mean,
we're more progressive society nowadays.
But back then,
So
it
that's
wasn't
why we
a
need to ask
progressive
these
society.
questions
It was
now.
more
not
so
really
man,
that much of a progressive
getting there.
society.
Oh, wait, but hold on.
Because
We
we
understand.
still get paid way less than you guys
Let's
at
get it.
anything
Yeah.
that we do.
Uh-oh,
It doesn't
let's get
matter
it.
what fields.
But
Let's get it.
Even as an entrepreneur, someone coming to me is gonna offer me less than they would offer
course,
to a
'cause
man
they gonna
doing
try
the
you.
same exact
True.
job.
Right.
But the thing is, I feel nowadays, actually, not even nowadays. I feel women actually in certain fields can actually get more further than a man could, based
you
off
could
their
get
looks.
further,
and-
but you're not gonna get paid more than a man
Facts.
would doing that same
that's
job.
that's true. That's true. But you still
Unless
got
you're
there.
OC.
They're not gonna.
But you still got there before us,
But
even though it's less
I
to
want to
pay.
make as much as he making. What you mean?
Show me the money. Show me the
she
money.
said,
get
but she's absolutely right. What she
Yeah.
said,
No, she's
but
right, and I'm right too.
She's absolutely right. What she said, but that's unless you're OC because she gonna get that dollar.
Exactly.
If the work speak for itself, okay, yeah, you came to me for a service. You ain't trying to give me the number. Okay, decline. I what's the word? How you phrase it?
What you talking about?
How you phrase it when you decline the offer if it ain't working for you? How you phrase it? I respectfully decline.
Respectfully
Yeah,
decline.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's the
Correct.
word. That's the word. I respectfully decline. But they know for a fact she's all about business. She really handles it and she gets it done effectively in a matter of time where you be like, damn, how you did all that so quick? Because you told me a vision, you had a vision board for it, so I'm making it happen. So then it takes that whole, I'm a woman thing out of the equation completely. It's like, this is what I wanted. What's the difference of if I got it from a man? You get what I'm saying? And you're giving me all that I need plus more that I didn't even think about, and you're making it easier for me.
We be out here trying.
We don't play
trying.
games.
That's what's up.
Yes, exactly. Because then you take you serious.
Yeah. That's why I say less.
But she like a
you just
paper
observe.
cut. Like it's just
No doubt.
Yeah.
No
like
doubt.
quick. Like, even when it came to like me, even when it came to her being my manager or whatever, it's like a paper cut. Like, cause I'm quick to think I could do everything, but it's things that she could do that I can't. You know what I'm saying? So when I start out or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I want to do this, that, and the third. I want to go about this way. Scott, we're gonna do it this way because it's actually gonna be more beneficial and it's smarter to do it this way or whatever. You're on the right path, but it's just a little input that you would need or whatever to do it correctly.
And
so it's
that's
effective.
why when we're done with this, I'm going to talk to her about the management.
I'm
joint.
telling you. I gotta shine a light
The
on my
artist.
manager because she do a lot.
Yeah,
She do
yeah.
a lot behind the scenes. She
Not
does.
managing me, but managing someone else.
So let me ask you another question since we're speaking to the manager right now. I asked him the same question. And I know there's probably managers that are, prospective managers that are listening to this show right now. So were there any decisions or routes that you took starting your management career that maybe you would, advise people to do it differently, or any advice for an up-and-coming manager that you give?
Oh, man. I think the number one thing that I would say was know how to separate personal from business. And, working with artists, it's important that we have our management is based off of, I would say it should be a solid friendship.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, he has to entrust in me that I'm going to make sure that things are straight. And I'm always going to have his best interest at heart.
Have to.
And that comes with knowing and understanding your artist. So that starts with me being his friend. Because he's not going to let me know what's going on if he don't trust me.
Okay.
So I say that's the number one thing. But also being able to separate the business from personal and keeping that a very solid business related friendship to where the respect is still there, as you know, we cool, but I'm still your manager, so like respect me like when I'm trying to tell you certain things.
But I'm sure that's on both sides as well.
It's on both sides.
Like I'm your artist or whatever, respect like my ideas and everything. Like we just come together with an idea and we come to simplify an idea. Like it's never like a you're wrong. It's a how can we make you right?
How can we work together to make this happen?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what goes back to being a friendship.
Your idea is cool. Your idea is cool.
But let's make it. I feel like I can make it better. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should
be. It's not shutting down. To see most people, they feel like we're just keeping on the topic of artists and manager relationship. Like most people feel like if you don't see the same vision that I'm seeing or whatever, or exactly how I want to do it, then you don't believe in me. No, it's not true. If a person's trying to interject, you know what I'm saying, to build, you got to be able to have that self-esteem level to understand, like, okay, it's brighter on this side of how they're saying it. Just because it didn't happen with the vision or the route that I wanted to go doesn't mean it wasn't my idea. People want to say they did it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at the bigger factor.
The number one thing is like just also with managing like different artists and everybody having their own like persona, like who they are as an artist. Like they're all different individuals. So my number one thing is understanding your vision. He tells me, all right, this is what I want to do. This is the vision. This is the goals that I have. And okay, how can I amplify that and help you take that to the next level? So this is going to be our game plan of execution. And then working together to stick to that game plan, ultimately accomplishing our goals.
Yeah, to stay
That's
on
my number one thing. So with all of the artists I manage, I make sure we have a plan that we follow.
We ain't got no plan. We're going to be all over the place. Correct. We come back later and be like, hey, remember we wanted to do this? Why didn't we do it? Right. We didn't stay focused on that one thing. We got off track.
So another question, who approached who and why?
Kind of back to when we were talking about the events that we have. So the Built for This showcase, he was actually one of the winners of the distribution deal with Empire.
Okay. And that was an event that your company
put together.
Okay, that's
me and my partner Derek before the culture. He won alongside Creative Angel and Big Banks. Yeah, shout out to them. They're all amazing performers. You know what I'm saying? So like the three of them, and I sat down with each of them individually and kind of let them know like what would come with them winning the digital distribution deal, and let them know that it is important that you have the proper representation when you're presented with a type of opportunity like this. I get them the rundown, I get them the opportunity, and it's like, all right, so if you want to work with us, we can help you move forward, facilitate this and other things coming. And Clutch was one of the ones that we did take on.
That's crazy. So let me clarify. So a Black-owned company, management company, put on an event on their own.
Yeah.
And then as a result of that, you found another artist that is a Black man.
Yeah.
And now y'all working together to put this excellent opportunity together.
Absolutely. This is what we do it for the culture. Like
for the culture.
For the people. Like at the end of the day.
That is amazing.
We're a media it started off as the talk show, which is a media platform for creative individuals. So whether you're a musician, whether you're an artist, you're a painter, you do poetry, you're a business owner, entrepreneur, like we interview you, we sit down with you, and then our events cater towards all the different individuals who we work with on a day.
And like I said earlier, it's not about us getting on and doing what we doing. Like I'm saying it from an artist standpoint. Oh, you got rhymes, you good, you get on and everything, and you out there. No, we really bringing it back to community, trying to build other people to come up and believe in themselves to get to that level too.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to leave nobody behind. Like if you got it, why aren't you out here? You know what I'm saying? Like let's get you up there, and that's what we kind of pride on. We try to shine light on other people with the status of what we're doing. Like even in Atlanta. Queen OC over here.
Okay.
She hit tabloid, y'all. TMG and all.
I don't know what you're talking
about.
Tabloid queen? You connect like that?
Nah.
I mean, I'm connected, but we won't talk about that.
Okay.
Nah, because basically, like, they had the seminars and everything in ATL for A3C, and like, what's his name? Eugene Neal? Gene Nelson. So I keep saying Neal. I don't know why. Gene Nelson or whatever. He managed Lil' Kim and a couple of the artists. A lot of artists. He's an OG. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they had you know, their Q&A that they do at the end and everything. And
like
she,
the top managers in the game.
Exactly. And my top manager in the whole entire world. She just pops up and she just the first person that they pick because we front and center. Like we took this serious. This trip was like an investment in ourselves.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had my brother Jay Kings, you know, he's part of the team too for the Culture Entertainment. He was performing and it was really solely about going out there to support him. But it was bigger than just that because we wanted to invest the time and the knowledge of what we were going to gain, you know, about the music business and how to really like,
so
you know.
What is it about what you're going to get right now?
Exactly.
You know
and how you can go about getting it right now from a manager standpoint to an artist standpoint. So she just happened to be the first person that they picked. She let them know what we do and let them know what it is that, you know, she's trying to do as far as, you know, artists and, you know, signing people. And if she has too much of a workload and what they told you straight up, like sign everybody.
Was
like,
you nervous when you was talking to them?
Yeah.
But the nerves, was it worth it?
It was worth it.
So worth it.
Listening, some people said like they felt like I was rambling because I was, but my number one thing was like letting him know who I am, who I work with, and what I stand for. I don't care about none of y'all in this room. Yes, y'all said jump straight to the question. This a
1-on-1, ain't nobody
but
around.
This my moment. So I'm gonna let them know who I am, what I do.
One shot.
You know,
take it.
Exactly.
That was that.
What Eminem said, you only get one shot.
Take it.
That's
you know what I'm
it.
saying? That's what it is. Shoot it.
And it's like
shoot it.
And it was crazy because like it was so crazy. Like I didn't even get to the best part about it. Like we got so much support out here in the city for what we do that there was people, like I said, like I went up to Atlanta and there's people coming to me and I don't recognize their face, but you know they come to me like, yo, Sawce Gawd, that's you? What's up? Yo, I'm from Orlando and everything. I be seeing you, da da da.
Okay.
They know us and what we do out here in the city.
Okay.
That we got people out there that took out cameras. They recorded in an instant. As soon as she was done speaking, and they responded to her, it got posted up. So I'm talking about we in Atlanta, but the whole city of Orlando going crazy right now.
Was
They was funny because she's like, my phone won't stop blowing up. Everybody just, woo, woo, you know, if you bounce on woo, like they was going crazy because they like we got for the coach out here really representing Orlando, and they came to Atlanta to go ahead and like, yo, let's work. Like we got our talk show. We getting artists in Atlanta that want to be up and do interviews with us before we leave. They want to be on our talk show. They want to be on the Artists of the Week. You know, top 4 artists of the week. We regulate everywhere we go. It's not just a city thing. This is a worldwide thing. Like even when we go to Cali, we do the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And see, she don't play no games. She won it. She gets it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
A true manager.
Let the people know. Let the people know out there where they can contact you, man. Actually, don't do that because I need most of your time on my artist.
I'm gonna be stingy right now.
I'm gonna stingy with that time right there.
Yeah, because I need you to focus on them and the artists I'm trying to bring on to you right now too. So fact, don't give them the seek, don't give them the dream.
Yeah,
because
OC,
we don't just do management, we do artist development too. So I always encourage artists to reach out to us because there's other ways that I can help outside of just like pulling you on as management. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can be done on the back end. So
that part
we help a lot of artists out.
Because even if you don't like sit there and sign up for the culture, you know what I'm saying, it still like shows the genuine fact of we're gonna teach you what you need to know. And if you get signed on somebody else, you're presented. You just caught up on a bag on every bit of knowledge that you need, whether it's from, you know, how you sit there and compose yourself in the studio, stage presence, sitting there dropping your music, everything. That's just stuff we teach you because it's stuff we know. Master classes.
That's my nigga.
Man, the grind is real out here.
Killing me, dog.
So we kind of went, you know, we didn't even really get into any current events, you know what I'm saying?
We talk about the Billy Porter stuff. And, that's about
we did.
We got a lot, man, into these podcasts. I think that's good enough, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
we
be
don't
honest.
even need current events. We the current event.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yes, ma'am.
How y'all feel about this whole situation with not the first case of the officer the second case where he shot her through the window? She was just in the window.
There's no excuse for
the whole
freshman
thing. Is
like, is it open season or not?
It's starting to feel like that.
We really have to watch
really
what we're doing,
like
where we're doing it, even in your own home.
You can't even just
that's scary.
Being a law-abiding citizen, chilling with your family members in the crib.
You in your
own home playing video games with your nephew.
You know what it is?
Obeying all laws, and you still take a loss. That's crazy.
You know what it is? Is the training of the way these officers are being trained.
I was just getting ready to say that. Bro.
I agree.
This officer is a rookie cop, and most of the time, 9 times out of 10, is always a rookie cop that does this dumb shit.
Can I say that's not an excuse?
No, it's not.
It's
not. You absolutely right.
You got common sense at
all.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who was it? Stokely Carmichael. I had put it in one of my songs in my EP for Latest Things. It says that your opponent, your opponent has to have a conscience first to understand what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they were talking about oppression, how they're beating on the black man and everything. He said like, I think I want to quote it right. He was saying like basically if you don't show violence, your opponent. In order to go ahead and stop violence, your opponent must have a conscience. So if you're not sitting there attacking them while they're attacking you and they're beating on you and everything, you're not being violent towards them, giving a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing the right thing, but your opponent must have a conscience for violence and oppression to stop. So it's not you that's stupid. It's them that's stupid. You feel me? So it's like questioning the mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous, though. I mean, at this
thing
point...
is that this guy... Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good, you good.
But the thing is it involves training, bro. No excuse. But the guy literally, it was like he was playing a video game.
Right.
GTA style.
Yeah.
And that's why they say Black Lives Matter.
I don't know.
That's the true definition of it.
I don't know if this guy was bored on the job and wanted to make more of something than what it wasn't. He literally got the thing is the call wasn't even an emergency call.
No, it was a wellness check.
Wait, no. But the latest update, as of I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was no longer a welfare check, but he actually got a suspicious like activity or something like that. Like they changed the type of call that it was to where they said that he actually was supposed to be on his toes. Like that's how the media, that's how the police department just spun it. Checked it.
The past 2 days. Call, though. I bet you won't hear the 911 call.
And they said that the call got upgraded to where it was no longer just the welfare.
Now. Come on, man.
Upgraded, but a black man
well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Yes,
fuck the police.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I try to be, in life, I try to look at both sides of the story. You know what I'm saying? But
in this
what,
case,
what can you see? And what both sides is there?
Is there both sides or one side?
One side.
There's nothing to see in this scenario.
Not only
or the initial scenario.
Not only did they say that it was a wellness check. It wasn't even a 911 call. It was a wellness check. The guy didn't put his sirens on, so if anybody was in the house, they could have dipped. You know what I'm saying?
The last one out there in target practice. That's it.
Somebody coming to your crib, you don't even know who they is at 1 o'clock in the morning.
If I'm a scared cop, even if he was scared, why didn't you put your sirens on?
It's a wellness check for a child, but you shoot the woman in front of the child. Like,
so what happened to the wellness for the child?
Hold on. How does that scare you, bro? If you're coming out of the account, how does that scare you? Like
if you scared, go to church. This is not the job for you if you scared.
I understand. Listen, I'm assuming you came out the academy that dude's supposed to be going through like some strenuous activity so that this shit don't happen. Like, how do you get out of the academy?
And that's what we talk about training.
Like, so what's really going on in training? What's really happening in the academy? Like, just letting them out there?
Just giving you a book, telling you to read. And
I think it only takes like a year or two or a year and a half to get into the force.
And but you see, even in New York, like I remember being in high school, like junior year, they used to come out and ask you to take these classes and stuff so that you be ready to join the force as soon as you of age. So it's like they're trying to get them out of high school too, like no knowledge, like
taking them right out of high school, out of senior year.
That's crazy.
Like you look like you could do this.
Say it again. Say it again. Oh, you talking about the first case?
I mean, with that situation, I don't really have no problem with the judge because the judge didn't hand down the sentence. The judge didn't decide the guilt or hand down the sentence. That was all
jury.
But she was still a murderer. Like you ain't gonna hug no murderer.
I mean, I get you, but
they don't do that for us.
But you a cold-blooded murderer in your courtroom, and you
gotta
hugging
remember
them?
if these people is from a religious background, even though we don't. I'm not there yet. I could never hug my loved one's, God forbid, killer. But if they live a certain lifestyle, you can't fault them for what they believe in. I mean, if you truly religious and you truly a Christian, you're supposed to believe in forgiveness no matter what. You can't say I will forgive certain things and other things I won't forgive.
That's facts.
Because if you believe in Christ, not to say that you should or you shouldn't, but if you do believe in Christ, you're supposed to forgive no matter what.
Okay.
Christ forgave his killers when he was on the cross.
Don't forget.
No, that's facts. I mean, I don't gotta agree with it though.
It's not even about. You don't have to, but you can't down somebody else for what they believe in just because it's not what you believe in.
No,
that's my thought. You can't call this man a coon because he believes differently from the way you believe.
I just say it was unethical for her job.
You have to respect.
I mean, I won't call him a coon, but
for
at
the
the
fact
same
that
time,
she's a judge, I just felt like it was unethical.
I mean, but the brother hugged them first. The brother already gave forgiveness.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean,
What you mean?
I'm sorry, bro. Like,
He's the person. The family is who matters. Now we getting emotional.
I mean, I'm not gonna go in there.
The family is who matters. If the family forgave, how are we not gonna forgive?
Easy. I'm not gonna
You're
forgive.
wrong. You shouldn't forgive.
It's easy.
You should be mad.
Easy.
How the fuck does that work?
I'm not gonna forgive. Like, just because you think away.
Okay,
I
you don't
care
have
how
to.
you think.
You don't have to, but you can't down him for doing that because that's the way he was born. That's the way he's living his life.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It's so
Either
many.
way,
how many of these people
it's
is saying?
wrong.
How many of these people is saying revenge and don't do this and then go to church the next day and talk about God?
You're right. You're right. And
how many of us black people talking about God got us or what would Jesus do?
A
and
whitewash God.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I mean, again,
facts.
that's not the point.
Facts.
That's not the point. That's the way that man believes. You can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't like when black people sit here and say, "You my brother, you a king." Only
But you
if
already
believe,
kill him.
Only if you believe the way we believe.
What about the boy that testified and he got killed right after the?
That was
but what does that
crazy.
have to do with that man's statement that he forgives?
I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you can forgive who you want. Like I said, I ain't gotta like it, and I won't like it because that to me that's some bullshit. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's your truth.
At the
But
end-
you don't. But that man is not necessarily. He's not less black because he does forgive.
I mean, he could be whoever he wants.
At the
I don't
end of
gotta
the
like
day-
you though. Like I said, you ain't gotta be my brother. Like,
That's
I don't
almost
know you, bro.
like-
At the end
You know
of the
what I'm
day,
saying?
how do you think this is going to end off? How you think?
What you mean? What do I think?
What do you think is going to happen to this officer?
I kind of think that this officer might get it
Yeah, he's going to get it right.
because
He's
the
gonna be
mayor
set an
already done
example.
came out and said that you was dead wrong.
And you know what I noticed about rookie cops that get caught in these situations? They haven't been in the force as long, so they don't have as much dirt on the force that a cop that's been in 15,
To
10
leverage.
years
What was he,
to
2 months?
leverage.
You 2 months in, right?
And
I mean-
they always throw him under the bridge 9 times out of 10 too.
All right, so let me clarify. No matter what the judge did, the lady police, she was wrong, dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? My only concern is,
Well, I'm talking about the current case. I'm not even
in the
talking about
current
that,
case, of course he's dead wrong. Both of these police officers is dead wrong. You cannot be talking about you protect and serve, and then you go to somebody's house and kill him because you said you were what? Because you feared for your life. You signed up to be a
You
cop.
walked up on their property.
Correct.
You could have been a firefighter.
We're not talking about somebody on the block. We're talking about people that are citizens that are in their home obeying all laws
And
that
you
are
just
dead.
walked up. They got all rights to sit there and say they don't want to open their door. They got all rights to sit there and say that, oh, they don't want you inside their property. You just shot them in their property.
I'm in my property.
Imagine she shot him.
Oh,
Oh,
it would have been.
oh my goodness.
It would have been.
Oh, Lord.
Oh
I
my
can't
right?
even talk about
Oh
what it
my
would have been.
goodness, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
If
it.
a black
Come
man
on.
shoot a white lady cop, you know how many rules that you done
Yeah.
crossed off? You done shot a white person.
Bro,
You done shot a cop.
listen.
Come on, bro.
It's over.
Bro. Listen, it's
No
over.
trial needed for that, bro.
They won't even let police on their property, son. They won't even let them come on their property.
Well, we wonder why now.
Oh, there was just a standoff in Mexico
Mm-hmm.
where El Chapo's actually a son or
Yeah.
nephew that literally the cartel showed up to the police department.
Uh-huh.
The police department literally had to release I don't know if it was his nephew, his brother, his son, had to release him.
Wow.
Because they went there and started shooting people that were like, we had to save lives, so we let them go.
I mean, I'm not trying to incite a
You-
riot. But that's
Shit, I've been saying.
what the power of the people could do.
Hey,
That's some OG shit right there.
I don't know if you
Hey,
I don't know if you
that's
can pull
some
that
real
off in
OG.
America, bro. I don't know.
I mean, you got
But
Mexico
different.
different.
Mexico's different.
That's
different.
I mean,
That's why I say if I go to Mexico, I'm not even trying to get in no trouble.
Nah,
I ain't going
I don't
to no
even want
Mexican
to.
jail.
I
Not
don't want the
trying to go to
problems. I don't want that
Mexico, feel
smoke.
me?
I don't want them problems.
I'll go grab a
Right
taco
here.
and I'm
Yo,
We don't need them.
all right. Anyway,
Providence.
let this play.
Providence.
All right. So, do we want to touch on anything else on the docket, or we good today?
We good. That's it.
Shoot, you know, we'll sit here and talk for another couple hours.
You know what I mean?
It's a
That's
whole bunch of
enough for the
Modelos and
people.
Coronas up in this motherfucker.
You know what I
Want to
mean?
finish them and keep talking?
We do got that.
We got a snipers list. You want to talk about the snipers
that's
list?
up to the guests.
It don't matter to
You know
me. Listen, I'm vibing with y'all. It's my first time.
We
here.
can talk,
I
you know,
appreciate
couple
y'all having.
more
Hey, I
minutes.
appreciate y'all having me on the show for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Appreciate you,
I don't,
man.
You know, I don't want to overextend our, you know.
Y'all overextend whatever y'all want. I'm vibing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because we got a show to go to tonight. Yeah, you right. Let me stop. I forgot. I'll be so comfortable.
All right.
We got a show we got to do tonight. So, you know, shout out my sister Cream World. She gonna be performing at Soundbar tonight. You know what I'm saying? She opening up for
Soundbar.
S. Dotka. You know, what is it? His release for his project, right? Yeah, so she gonna be out there. Yeah, S.K. S.K.
He a friend of the family too.
Yeah, that's the family right there. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be doing this thing or whatever. So we gonna pop out and show love to him, and Queen's gonna be opening up for him. So it's gonna be
dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the PRG podcast.
Yes, sir. Freddy on focus.
You know what I'm saying? Speak, guest.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Leo starting over
in the building. We got Sawce Gawd Clutch.
The Sawce is in the city. You already know what time it is,
man.
Follow me on all major platforms. You know what I'm saying? SawceGawd Clutch. That's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, Amazon. Everywhere. Just Google me. That's it.
And management you want to talk about?
It's your girl OC with For the Culture Entertainment, fortheculturetalkshow.com. You can check out all of our content. If you want to get an interview set up, you can contact us there. You're looking for artist management or artist development services, you can check us there too. And if you're trying to perform at one of our upcoming shows, you can check there too for what we got coming up.
Big facts. And also, just to plug it in one time, if y'all do want to get some merch from Sawce Up Clothing, y'all can follow my website at www.sawcegodclutch.com. I got a bunch of different, this is just only one of the shirts y'all see. I got a bunch of different clothes. I got some, I'll show y'all after we get up off this, but I got a bunch of different type of merch type things I got coming out, you know what I'm saying?
All right, no doubt. So it's your boy PRG Blakk representing 950 Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
We're going to close this one out. Before I do that, make sure you follow us on all social media. You can search for us on PRG Podcast, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, all that. Whatever you stream, we there.
Yes,
so we're going to close this one out. Once again, thank you for Sawce Gawd Clutch.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
OC
For the culture.
OC for the culture.
OC for the culture for coming through. We're going to close it out this time with a joint by my man Rev the Artist featuring Jay
Big
Lamont.
shout out Rev, man.
You know what I'm saying? We call this one Treat 'Em Right 18 off that Revenge of the Summer mixtape. Until next week.
You calling this Revenge of the Summer? Take me back like when we used to grab a pen for the number. Now the name coming with an @ sign and hating ass friends.